go-to was fucking purple.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I just thought it was different. Like, I know the black ones are really cool. The black lightsabers.
Yeah, but those are apparently like super, super, super rare.
Really?
Like, I actually don't think you don't see them in the movies, or even they're not even talked about in the movies.
Really?
Yeah, no. Black lightsaber crystals? No.
Huh.
In fact, technically, they don't really talk much about lightsabers in like how you get them in general.
Like, how do the lightsabers know how to stop? Like, if it's just light.
That's the other thing I
like,
still never knew as a kid was like the actual like physics of a lightsaber. Like, that's the other thing, because I would see like some lightsaber fighters, like they'd fight like their lightsaber was really, really light, and others like their lightsaber was really fucking heavy.
Yeah.
So I wondered, I almost like had this like meta in my head that like you use it like is controlled by the Force. I know it's a cop out, but also the weight of it, like you can change the weight of it depending on like what move you're doing, and if like you want your attack
I think it's the
to
handle.
be heavy, you can like literally like add weight to it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's, I mean, you know me, I'm not a Star Wars guy, but the thing about it was, I think the Clerks animated show was, one of the questions was like, they're talking about Star Wars, and one guy goes, how do the lightsabers know when to stop? And like the other guy's like, what do you mean? He's like, they just zoom and they're out. And I was like, holy shit.
Well, they press a button.
No, I know, but like, how does it know to stop?
I know,
if it's light?
I know,
like,
right?
I
Like, why don't they
genius.
just press a button? It goes and just keeps going.
Yeah, like,
What stops somebody from having like a Massa Moon type like Sephiroth
Like a bastard sword.
lightsaber?
Yeah.
Or like a like that's just like
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Hey everybody. I don't know how many people are here, but hello.
What it do? What it be? What it
That
is?
always happens.
Oh yeah.
Hi. We're back in Zion. We will be celebrating with a little bit of cake. Not right now. We're going to wait a little bit, make sure everybody shows up and gets here, and what not. But
Yeah.
let's just get into the game, homie.
Yeah, you know how parties are. You can't have cake right at the beginning of a party. Like,
And you can't have it right at the end either.
yes, exactly.
You got to find that sweet,
It's
like 60 to 80% spot.
Yep, I was just about to say, I think it's like about 60 to 70% through.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's go. There we go. All right, come on. What am I?
What do we got
Oh, I
here?
have the.
Oh, we have to. So we've just finished
I have
up
to
the
talk to
sorrows.
Graham.
Yeah, and Graham's gonna want to talk to you. But right now, technically, all we have to do is Daniel's like, we need this stuff so that we can escape Zion. And last episode, he was talking a little bit too about how, Joshua's like
I wanna do
wants to
these.
fight the White Legs because of this like act of vengeance that he wants, and how like basically, to reference dialogue we were using before, Joshua Graham basically wanting to like fight the White Legs is just him falling, as he described it before. Like when your character asks, do you ever fall? And he's like, all the time.
Well, do you want to do these other quests then? Because
I think you have to do them no matter what.
Okay.
You have to do them no matter what.
I want to go
And
wipe
plus, it's
out the
good.
White Legs.
It's good too because it's like it gives you like a chance to explore.
Where are you going?
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
You don't want to leave Zion. You would rather fight the White Legs. I would really love to like see like a basically like Bible for Dummies translation of like what he just said.
I have one. I have a Bible for dummies, pretty much.
It'd be really cool to figure out like really like what that means, because I want to say he's referencing something about when God actually like in the Bible or something like actually commanded like his people like, yo, you need to slaughter these motherfuckers because they're bad.
Yeah. Well, he says
And-
dash the sons and daughters across stones.
Yeah.
And raise it. I guess meaning like raise, not hell, but like raise like. Okay. If you find out what that is, in my bookshelf in the living room, I have a Bible that a woman gave me because I wanted to read Leviticus because it's all about the end of the world. And she's like, here, but the thing I didn't like about the Bible is next to every passage it explains it. It doesn't let me figure it out. So you can take some sort of a meaning from it. But I'm going to say you don't want to leave Zion. You'd rather kill every last one.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace.
But
they won't.
I love him.
I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
This conversation just got pretty dark.
I want to see, when we're done here, if we could have 5 things on our face. I want to see if we could put Graham's face wrap, a hat.
Wait, Graham's face? You don't get
Graham's face
No.
wrap? No?
No.
Fuck, I thought you did.
Nope.
Happy are those who do the work of the Lord. Zion belongs to God and the people of God. It is a natural temple and monument to his glory. When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts, did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away? No. He drove them out. It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek, but an insult to the Lord requires... No. It demands correction.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how Chuck would feel about this.
Yeah, I feel like his response at this point would be like, okay.
I don't know if you figured this out yet, but I do not believe what you believe.
You're not so certain. Fair enough. We all have doubts. Blessed are they...
Okay, I know they're not going to do it, but it'd be really cool if he would refer to you as Thomas the rest of the DLC. Because of, like, doubting Thomas, like the disciple Thomas. And he, like, didn't believe Jesus. And he's referred to as doubting Thomas in the Bible.
Huh.
Yeah, like it'd just be a little stupid thing.
That'd be an interesting little thing if he
Like-
was just like, all right, Thomas.
Like you know how
And,
like
and there's even dialogue where you're like, why are you calling me that? And then he explains it.
yeah, like you know how in Fallout 4 if you wear your vault suit, Piper calls you Blue,
Yeah.
like something like that.
And even if you're not, I think, and this kind of bothers me, but even if you're not wearing your vault suit, she'll say, like, so what do you? How are you, Blue? And you're
Really?
like, how do you know? Like, I'm doing all right, or like, why you call me Blue? She's like, because like I could just see this like wide-eyed look in your eyes that you're from a vault.
Thanks, Emil.
Have not seen, and yet have believed. But you can be a Thomas for now. Fight the white legs enough, and you'll see the truth.
Did you know
I didn't
that?
know. I had no fucking clue. I had zero fucking clue.
To convince Daniel that we have to fight for Zion, to save it, and the sorrows.
Son, okay, hold on.
I love him so much.
I even said I know they're not going to do it, but it would be cool if. That's fucking
You
wild.
can be a Thomas. I fucking love this character. I don't know why I fucking... You know what it is? It's because who else is... Oh, this is...
What can I do for
I think he has personal questions you can ask him now. Oh, shit,
What do you
okay.
know of... He's
Yeah,
one of my...
he's-
In Van Buren, he was supposed to be way more gruesome. Like, he was supposed to be way more like... I do what I do in the name of the Lord, thou shalt not question. Like, very, like, Old Testament.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself.
It still burns within you.
He's not the kind to let his
said that.
subordinates do all the killing. No. He likes to have a hand in it, with that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
The thing I don't like about him is that he's so set in his ways. Like, he's a man of conviction. Like, he knows what he wants, but he's so set in his ways.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to trade? Can I ask you some personal questions?
It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
This character's, you know what it is? He's so fucking relatable. I hate it. Like, I literally, like, because
I wanna
of,
see
like,
what that
my,
is.
yeah.
But I'm
That'd be
listening.
cool. Just, like, because of my background and, like, things I've been through. Like, him being, you saying, like, can I ask you personal questions? And him being, like, I'll tell you because, like, if it can help you, like, I hope somebody can learn from my struggles. That's such a, like, wise, like, you know, I just love that shit.
Is
I love
it
this character.
Speach or Speech? Oh, it's right there. I was right
was
to
supposed to say,
I'm a
yeah.
fucking idiot.
Oh, it's okay. You made a mistake. You're not dumb.
I don't remember how to do it, but I think it's player.set something, whatever. Were you always with the New Canaanites?
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Was one of those men Kaiser?
No, not then. Back then, he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually, I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it.
How did you end up as Caesar's legate?
This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
We're gonna wait a little bit, and then I bought a cake, so we're gonna have cake on stream to celebrate. And I want to do that for 50. I want to do it for 100, 200, 5, 1,000. I want to, like, every time we hit a nice number, I want to do it for that. But like,
Because we just
I'm like,
want cake, but
well, I mean that too.
Yeah.
Actually, since we moved here, what is the one thing I've been saying?
You've been literally like, I just want cake. Like,
Now I had a reason. How did you survive?
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm. The flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan.
I thought Zion.
It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left. Never done anything to shame them.
wow.
The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them. But I must try.
Do you have anything to trade?
I fucking love him so much.
This is gonna sound like they did make Fallout action figures, and I don't think you could see it on the camera, but I do have one there. It's by Funko. Like, before Funko took off. It's actually, I don't know if it's super rare or not. Not that that even matters to me, but it's a Lone Wanderer figure. I really wish they would have did a like a Fallout action figure line.
That would have been really cool. I would have bought those.
I would have bought 2 of every one and taken them out of the box and left the ones in the box away. So I could have like a display on the shelf. But like, to have a Joshua Graham, to have a Kaiser,
a Ulysses,
to have a Fox, and to have.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Ask you some more personal questions. There's more personal questions. You have to like go
It's not
back.
something I enjoy, but
What do you know about the war between? So let's look at all the obstacles. I'm pretty sure you can also
I try
add.
not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam.
What do you think of the NCR?
Better than Caesar, but that's not a high standard. Too much love of money and ownership.
We have to set it
Not
up.
enough
I don't know how to
love
set
of
it
God
up.
Giving. Any society that derives its power and authority from the will of man alone lives apart from God and will crumble in the end.
My thing. Hold on. First, Lamp, I want to have them. I don't really know how to do them. But I want to get them set up. I should really speak to Olive about it because she's our artist. But I would love. I don't even know. I don't even like. Let me see. Hold on a sec. Let me just see something. Like
You
here's
can like make
emotes.
your own emotes?
Yeah. So like here's like frequently used, and these are I guess unlocked because we now have the option to have our own emotes. And then here's a bunch of other ones. Like this is the Pog one for today. Chat PogChamp like
Poggers.
and what have you. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to set it up. That's a thing I have to sit down with Olive and say what do we want. I don't even know how many slots we're allowed to have or what have you. But I would very much enjoy having them.
Have what have you? So now we have to fucking... It's weird that we have to
That
keep
sucks.
saying, hey, personal question.
Not something I
I
enjoy,
enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes.
I try not to involve myself with.
Oh, wow, we have to skip this again. So, yeah, and then we're going to have to fucking...
I want to hear what he has to say about Caesar.
Do we want to do House first and then Caesar?
Okay.
Save the
I
best for
had
last.
heard of him, but when we were preparing to enter the Mojave, he didn't seem relevant to what was happening. From what I've learned since Hoover Dam, he handled the Mojave tribes in a fashion not entirely dissimilar from Caesar. It's too bad.
I never thought about that.
He like, I don't have a better word for it, but he gentrified them in a weird way. He was like, here, that's not the best word for it, but he was like, hey, you want to know culture? Well, this is the only culture that you're going to get to know.
Yeah.
So Kaisar is, I'm God, this is everything about me, but it was like, hey, here's the boot riders, now we're the chairman.
Right.
And it was like, here's your suits, put your suit on, you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Well, technically, yeah.
But look
you're
what he
right.
did with the white gloves.
You're right, but like also, I mean, specifically for the tops, I mean, the main guy was about to be like, no, we're not gonna fucking do this. But
Well,
then Benny
yeah,
was
yeah.
like I
He challenged Bingo.
Yeah, he was like, screw it to the old ways. I say the name sticks.
See, if I wasn't playing Chuck, oh cool. If I wasn't playing Chuck, and I was playing someone who's a little more ruthless, I would have killed. Knowing what I know about Benny now, I would have challenged him to a knife fight.
You mean at Caesar's? I usually do that.
I would have done that
honestly.
because that's what he did
my
to Bingo.
favorite. That's my favorite way to
Yeah.
deal with Benny is fighting him in the
It's
fucking.
not something I enjoy.
All right, last one.
I
This is my favorite one. I love this.
I'm
shit.
guessing you don't like Kaisar very much.
love the sinner, hate the sin. With Caesar, it's often very difficult to see through all of that sin to the person inside. I can say that we were both lucky that NCR supply lines and land routes north of Mojave Outpost were destroyed before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Something bad happened near Death Valley, at a place called the Divide.
Oh shit.
NCR couldn't cut across anymore, and it slowed down the reinforcements. Terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil.
Wow.
The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
Wow.
You know what sucks too? So out of these two choices, if once we pick one, we have to go through all that dialogue again to hit
To
the
get back
second
to
to get
this.
to this one. But yeah, so what happened when the divide was exploded?
Mm-hmm.
It really, even though it's like, so it was a main supply line for the NCR, but it was also like a growing community. You know what I mean? So like, it's left to such interpretation that like you could see a lot of reasons like why was it exploded. But it's interesting because what he's basically talking about here, and I think he's going to go into more, is how with the first battle of Hoover Dam, if the divide wasn't exploded, the NCR would have been able to capitalize on Kaisar getting so deep into the Hoover Dam territory. They probably would have slaughtered the entire company. They would have killed Joshua. They would have killed Kaisar. Probably. They were so fucking aggressive, they probably would have gotten to Kaisar.
Here's my thing. Ulysses blew up the divide and feels bad about it, and he blames you.
Are you saying you want that to be
No,
our
that's
meta?
what I genuinely think happened. I think Ulysses saw what was wrong with the Legion and saw that it's not a viable option long term, but neither is the NCR, especially the state that the NCR is in right now. It is not a viable option. How is he a Fumentari and never with Kaisar?
He fell in. This is part of like Ulysses' character. He fell
Absolutely
in love
underrated.
he fell in love with the Divide. For some reason, whatever the community was there, he's like you in that he wanders everywhere, doesn't really feel like he has a home. He's a Frumentari for the Legion, whatever. But like the Divide, he was like, this community, for whatever reason, is fucking awesome. And he saw that, and again, I know this is going to bother you, but he saw that your character basically helped build it.
Yeah.
So he's like, this place is fucking awesome. I don't know why he likes it. They don't talk about why he likes that, and that could be left up to your own interpretation of why he likes it, but he talks about how he fucking, the Divide made him stop.
But you know how he talks about the old world? And he's like, I love America and what America used to be, or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, he says the
I
representation
know what you mean. He doesn't love
like,
America, but I see what you're getting at.
I think he was a Frumentari so blinded by Kaisar, so blinded by him that he destroyed the Divide, thinking it was what Kaisar would have wanted. And that he realized what he did was wrong, and he tries to push the blame onto you. Because it makes it, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, it makes zero fucking sense to me that my character has already been there and has done that. Why? Why would my character do that? Why?
And I know this isn't going to be an answer you'll like, but to me, the way I look at it, that why is an opportunity for character development and for you to create like a story, something about your character that's interesting that will interact with the world.
But I understand that, but I can't make it as I'm a guy who grew up in pretty much Freeside my whole life. I took a courier job. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't make
why
it
not?
like... Because I've been to the Divide, apparently.
Yeah, you took a job as a courier from Freeside, and if you're a courier, then this is something you kind of have to do. You've gone everywhere. So of course you've been to the Divide. So you've been everywhere.
But then I already have a story. Then you're no better than Fallout 4.
I mean, that's kind of a stretch.
What is the difference of I've been to Montana, I've been to Denver, I'm a courier, I've done all this, but also, you know, I blew up an entire developing nation. What is the difference from, yeah, you know, I'm in the army, haha, me and my wife, haha, like, what is the difference? There's no difference. The only difference is you get a direct interaction with, your wife and the pre-war shit. You watch that opening cutscene, you're like, oh, I'm in the military, and this and that. That's just told you straight up.
Well, I was just thinking that that comparison is just scary because I know how much you don't like how locked into things you are in Fallout 4, and I still think that New Vegas gives you way more opportunity for your own, like...
No character I have ever played, never, not once, not never, have I ever once thought, yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've been to the Divide. Why? Why would I? Especially because the Divide is a new idea. Like, it's one thing if it's like, I'm playing this game for the first time and I've played Fallout 1 and 2, and it's like, oh, I'm from originally where Shady Sands is, or I'm originally from the Boneyard, or I've been to the She territory. That shit can make more sense, because it's already established canon, it's already established lore. This is something brand new for this game. Why the fuck has my character been there then?
I mean... Do you, like, actually want an answer? Because I don't know if I have an
answer. There is no answer, and that's what fucking sucks, is that people praise this game for giving you so much choice, but you don't have any choice in the terms of the Divide.
You have, and again, you have
Your
more
choice
choice
is,
than...
do I kill...
You have more choice than Fallout 4, but I see what you're saying. Yes, there is... You also got... There's a lot you can't change, bro. I mean, you got shot in the head, too.
Yeah.
You got shot in the head and you were carrying a platinum chip. Well, who's to say I wanted to play a character who just didn't want to take the chip? Exactly, but you can't.
No, I know,
because
but
you have
that makes more sense to me because you have to get the character into the world. It's like whenever you start a new D&D game, you're in a tavern or you're either in a tavern or you're in a jail cell. How'd you get in the jail cell? I don't know. Maybe you were wrongly accused. Maybe I wasn't even carrying the platinum chip. I'll even give it that, because I think there might even be some dialogue options where it's like, I don't care about the chip. I care about the dude who shot me.
Right. No, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, that makes more sense to me. But for me to go through the Divide and Ulysses to be like, you did this. This is your fault. Why are you such a bad man? Like, if I'm playing a character with such excellent karma, why the fuck am I destroying entire civilizations?
So like I for myself come up with like arguments to like that. So like because you were a certain person before you got shot in the head, and when you get shot in the head, like chances are there's going to be some brain damage.
Yeah.
That's also why I always make the argument for why my character's stats are so low. I'm an experienced courier. Shouldn't I technically start the game with high stats if I've been to the Divide and done all this crazy stuff? Why don't I have high stats? Because you got shot in the head.
Why is my survival not higher?
Right, because you got shot in the head, so you have to learn these things. And the other thing I think is like your character. I would assume when you get shot in the head, there's memory loss, so you don't remember the things you've done. So like that's why you start off with neutral karma. It doesn't matter who you were before. You're a brand new person because you got shot in the head and you don't remember shit. So like, and then as you go
it's a valid
through,
point. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
and
like
then
at the same time, but I'm not playing an RPG then. Like that's why when we go to the Divide, I want to be like the entire time I want to be like, you have the wrong number.
I mean, this is something we can talk about later because I want to like get through this dialogue.
Yeah.
But like we could, if you want to, we could do that. Or honestly, listen. So I've done this game enough, and maybe it's just like the way I am. I can probably come up with some interesting lore as to why Chuck was there, and hopefully it could be something that like you can kind of jive with.
I mean, we'll find a reason when we get there, because I kind of want to play it blind, because I only ever did it really the one time.
Yeah.
So I'd like to kind of play it like in a blind sense. But when we get there, I want to know what's at the Divide.
I don't know for certain, and I don't think NCR knows either. Whatever happened at the Divide...
They do, but very, very minimal.
Our Frumentari told us what they saw. Only fools and madmen would march into a place like that. All roads wind down to the same spot, the grave. They said all that's left there is a gaping wound cut into the earth, cursed and damned. No place for God-fearing folk.
So, to answer Kyle's question, don't all Fallout games give you a pre-made story? In Fallout 1, your pre-made story is you're a vault dweller. Your vault's water chip is broken. That's it. Go out and find it. Make who you want. Fallout 2, you're from the town of Arroyo that the vault dweller founded, and you are now the chosen one who's the great grandson or daughter of the vault dweller. That's it. Figure it out from there. It's enough of a story for you to fill in the gaps.
At the same time, though, I mean, like, in New Vegas, you can start from... It doesn't say where you started from.
No, I understand that.
No, but I think the important thing... Because I actually think Kyle makes a really good point. I think it's really... And I know you're going to hate this answer, but I think it's really a matter of perspective. Because, like, to me, it's, like, interesting to say, like... Oh, this is bullshit because they have this whole thing where I blew up the Divide and I don't even know if I've been there. And like 1 and 2, there's not much, at all. They basically the only thing to your story is that you came from a vault, you're the son and daughter of blah 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 blah. And like that's a lot of criteria, actually.
I don't think so.
And I that's why I'm saying perspective. I think that it kind of is a decent amount. So I think that it...
Well, here's my thing.
It depends,
if you look at the best RPG... Like, if you look at a list of what people consider to be the best RPGs of all time, the first thing is going to be Earthbound. Everybody talks about Earthbound, Mother, whatever region you're in, whatever it's referred to, as if it's the greatest RPG ever made. It is so heavy on the story. It is so heavily reliant on your kid... Like, you could change your name, but you're the kid who comes from here. These are your parents. This is the thing. This is how you grew up. This is this. This is that. But people regard it as the best RPG ever made. So it's like, what is an RPG at this point?
Honestly, I just had this random thought. Every RPG is going to be trying to be D&D, and nothing is going to be D&D.
I know.
Nothing.
I know.
It's not possible. And I'm sure people will say, like, oh, well, I played this game. It's kind of like, D&D. But, like, dude... Nothing replaces a human being. You know what I mean? Like doing that. So
see, I get
it's all in the DM.
I get what Kyle's saying by it's only an opening, and it is only an opening. That's fine. But never at any point in Fallout 1 is it like, oh yeah, you remember when you did this? It's like, no, I didn't, because I didn't. Or in Fallout 2, it's like, the only thing in Fallout 2, and it's not canon, and it's been said that it's not canon multiple times, is you can jump in a time machine to go back to Fallout 1 and destroy the water chip. So it's like, oh, you're the reason for Fallout 1, but they've said it's not canon multiple times. So like, all right, whatever. The Divide blocked off their northern land.
Not all of them. But they couldn't take 127 north to get around the mountains. As if Death Valley weren't enough, they had the Divide and Big Empty to deal with. From what the Legion's explorers reported, the Big Empty may as well have been a wall to any living thing approaching it.
That's it. Yeah.
God be with you.
And with you.
Cool.
So now we've got some running around to do for the Sorrows.
Yeah.
We also have Waking Cloud. Fun fact, Waking Cloud technically has a quest. Do you want to do Waking Cloud's quest?
didn't know she had a quest.
It's really short, but like I don't even really usually care to do it.
I've never done it.
If you want to.
I am always a little sad to leave the Narrows, and happy to return.
Yeah. That's how emotions work, idiot.
Idiot!
Can I fast
Freaking stupid!
Oh, wow, it's far.
Maybe there's another quest that's closer.
Let's see.
Nope.
That's River Monsters. I could fast travel to River Monsters, though. The treacherous road.
The road! That is...
Right.
treacherous!
I'm gonna do River Monsters first because I can fast travel
Wait,
there.
what's the Grand Staircase?
I have to get a map. Find a map of the Grand Staircase region.
Where's that? Oh, that's not that far.
Ah, we can do that quick.
Yeah. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map!
Cool. The only thing I don't really like about the DLC is you have to climb and like go around things. Like that's a little bothersome. But like I was watching a video last night and they were talking about like how movement in Fallout 3 in New Vegas doesn't work and how like if you hit W, you're at full speed. And like when you play Fallout 4, if they did anything right, the fuck is that?
What? Wait. Looks like... Oh, it's a crouching... That might be a white leg, actually. Careful. It's a crouching somebody. It's somebody sneaking. Somebody's sneaking.
What a dick.
Who's fucking sneaking? Oh, that's a white leg. Get him. Fuck him up. Ooh!
There's more? What the fuck? There's more coming?
Might want to repair that pistol at
This?
some point. No, well, you have two 45 pistols, I was going to say. If one of them's in need of repair.
I don't remember them just approaching. I'm sorry? Bonebreaker.
He's got that mantis gauntlet.
Not even looking for the
I was
scope.
just about to say, I love how your scope is like on your forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna do really well trying to run at me with a frickin' gauntlet, and I got a sniper rifle. That's what you get.
So satisfying every time.
Friggin' savages. No, just kidding. I think one of the reasons it was so fun for me to play Sneering Imperialist for this DLC was because it's so, like, not me to be like, you know, degenerate. Like, I don't know. Like, it's so, like, I almost like it because of how uncomfortable it is for me to play a character like that. Like, also, I just like any perk, anything that gives me unique dialogue, I'm all about.
Yeah, that's why we took it for Bachelor. I mean, other than to make Chuck gay, we took it because...
New dialogue, yeah.
Let's just do this opening and then I'll get the cake. Like, let's do this, like, quest.
Pew! Pew!
Really?
Die! 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 Pistol looks so nice. What up, bitch? You look like a baby back bitch. Dude, I love
Bloody Mess.
it's so
Move on. I don't like to linger in this place.
Okay.
the only thing is interesting, I don't think
You leave me no choice.
Oh, shit.
oh nice.
This
She
one is
fucked him up.
She's got the bear claw.
Yeah. That's the weapon of the sorrows. You know what's so crazy too? So when I made my character, this must have been like something I like heard in this game, but I didn't like it didn't like I didn't consciously recognize it when I was making my.
Not be here.
Oh yeah.
This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch.
What are you talking about?
The Father in the caves. The Holy Father who gave the Sorrows his succor and gave the new Canaanites his son. Many of the caves around the valley are sacred to him, and those who would trespass are punished by holy wrath.
My back hurts. Holy wrath, right? I'll keep that an eye out for that. I bet it looks a lot like a bear trap. The Father in the cave is a man who lived a long time ago. I understand. I respect your beliefs, but we need to search the cave.
I understand. I would prefer to leave as soon as possible, though.
Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought you was going to be like, I'll be outside.
Yeah.
I'll be in the car.
I'll wait in the car then. I literally remember this cave and being frustrated.
She's about to fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
Is this Spores?
Yes.
Did you ever play Spore?
No, I didn't think I'll have.
I have Spore for the PC.
Spore for the PC?
Yeah. It's like it was a game it's a Will Wright game, so he lied the whole time when they were talking about it. And he said that like all this cool shit's gonna be in it, and then it came out and it was like a third of that. Yeah, it's like the dude who made
Watch out for bear traps.
Oh, what's the guy who made what the fuck is it called? Fable. Not Will Wright. Was it Will Wright? Was it the same guy? Okay.
You got ammo. I'll take that. I think you go behind you. Nope. I think it was up there.
What the hell's his name?
Herbert. I think that was the first time I played in Fallout. I had a quest that literally made me like I had to stop the game, turn it off for like a couple days, and think about what I wanted to do about like my decision. It was in Fallout 3. It was with Herbert, Harold, whatever.
Yeah.
Because that quest, I didn't know what to do. I did not know. I was so like, dude, this is a hard fucking choice. Like, this is heavy for a fucking video game to make me decide this. Like, and I loved it, of course. Like, huh?
This is the way it came in.
Yep.
The guy made The Sims. Will Wright made The Sims. Who was the head of Lionhead Studios who made Fable? What the fuck? Is this it?
I think you can go up there, like, up there. I think you can get up there, and I feel like there's loot up there.
It's killing me that I can't think of this dude's name. He said
Maybe you
that
can't
Fable
get up there.
3 was going to be like one of the biggest games with all these expansive choices. They gave you 2 choices.
You know what really is sad, and people are gonna talk a lot of shit on me for it, and that's okay. Careful, there's a lot of traps up here, I just remembered.
okay.
So a friend of mine let me borrow Fable 2.
Peter Molyneux, yeah.
A friend of mine let me borrow Fable 2. I had never played Fable before. I had watched people play it, and I thought, oh, this looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty good. And, yeah, I'm playing it, I'm learning the controls, going through the story, doing quests. My friend's, like, showing me the ropes of, like, how all the things you can do, and, yeah, one too many times, though, I would accidentally press the magic use button in a town, and I was, like, trying to get married to this girl, and I accidentally used magic one too many times, and she didn't like me anymore. And I was like, this game's bullshit, and I never played it again.
That's awesome. I put a lot of time into Fable 2.
I literally was saying to myself, like, they just need to, if I want to play this game, I need them to make it so that, like, if you're, like, in a town, like, there's no chance you're gonna accidentally, like, press a button and, like, some shit like that happens. Like, that was
but that was like the thing was you could go into that was one of those games. That was that era, that 2008 era that I remember. Because I think I bought Fable 2, Gears 2, and Fallout 3 together on my birthday. That era of like, okay, you can go into a town and just kill everybody.
See, and I like that. And it's weird too, because I even remember in Fable there was like you could like switch modes so that like, oh, you're in combat mode or you're in like civilian mode. But like,
I don't remember that, but sure.
even in like civilian mode, you could still like,
Fuck, let's get the shit out of
you could like still use like magic by accident just by pressing like a button. Like,
Yeah.
it's just frustrating. And I'm sure I could have just. I was just.
Are you fucking-
I was just about to say. I saw it too. I was like, But yeah, I'm sure I could have just like stuck it out, been like, all right, I'll just have to learn to not press this button
Is
and
the
know
rifle
what
here?
buttons to press. No, the rifle's actually on like a mountaintop. Yes,
No, it isn't.
I know for a fact it is. It's next to a skeleton. It's next to this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'm 90% sure. Unless I'm tripping. Hold on. Alright, so... The survivalist rifle, right? Mm-hmm. Hold on.
August 22nd, 10 sets of tracks half a mile northeast of Canyon entrance. Barefoot? August 23rd, saw them through the scope, corpses walking around, finally gone crazy, demented maybe. August 24th, I'm not crazy, they're real, god damn it, they're real. Rushed me the moment they saw me, snarling like animals. They look like corpses, but they don't smell rotten. I'll be putting them out of their misery, doing for them what I could never do for myself. September 3rd, the last of them all gone. The Last of Us, Chris. Zombies.
Wait, is this, so in year-wise, this is after everything we've seen, right? Okay.
This is, fuck, I forget the year. 2113. February 5th. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, you useless old dinosaur. Happy birthday to me. Happy 60th. What do you get a man who has everything? A bottle of whiskey and a 12-gauge slug through the roof of his mouth? Woo!
Wow.
Come on.
Come now.
Come now, what do I have to prove to myself? I've lived long enough. I'm a shriveled old man, white beard. I've seen enough sunrises and sunsets. We saw the big sunset. We've been hanging through the long nights 36 years now. Ridiculous. Not kidding myself into thinking there's anything on the other side of this. Fine. Things weren't so bad before I was born. Char and Alex. Slive? Sylvie? And Michael, who could have been. Thoughts of the beloved dead before dying. Goodbye, Zion. February 6th. Fucking didn't do it. Coward as usual. Maybe 2 bottles next year.
Wow.
Next year.
Oh,
April
shit.
25th. 24 of them, half boys, half girls. Youngest.
Wait, go back to the date. I think this is 10 years later. Am I tripping or
I think you might be tripping, honey.
23, 10
you
years
are right.
later?
Oh my god. My bad. Sorry. So he's 70 at this point.
Wow.
24 of them, half boys, half girls. Oldest 13, 14, dirty, scrawny, maybe a foot long. Maybe been on foot a long time. Children's Crusade. Struck camp on nearby the same spot as Los Mexicanos 30 years and a lifetime ago. I spent 2 nights listening to them. English, literate. One of them reads stories while the little ones fall asleep. They've escaped someplace they call the school, but I can't figure out where it is. When they want a little one to behave, they tell him to stop or the principal will get you. The principal better not show up or I'll blow his goddamn head off. I can still shoot straight.
Interesting. Wow. The school?
White
Yeah.
attacks grow more
I
frequent.
wonder what that's a reference
I
to.
fear for our people.
If it's a
And
reference
for
to.
I don't think it's a
Somebody's
reference,
not
honestly.
dying.
You want to get this cake?
All right. Should we put?
Yeah, I'll put on face cam. Just give me 1 second. Where the fuck's my mouse? My mouse. Chris, my mouse is gone. There we go. There we go. Look, give me 1 second.
Wait, you want me to just wait here?
Just fucking vamp.
All right. I'll fucking.
Hi, everybody.
a survivor from the thing.
So,
Wait,
I will show off the cake.
Do you
but
need
it's-
help?
I don't know. I might. It's a large cake.
Here, why don't I grab the camera?
Hold on.
I'll grab the camera and show the or you got it. You got it. You got it, dude.
There we go.
You got it.
Hey, everybody.
You got it.
So check this out.
You got it.
This is the I have to pee song. All right. So here's the cake. So for the 50 followers, what I'm gonna do is whenever we hit 100, whenever we hit a big milestone, whoever that follower is, I will put their name on a cake. So the person who was our 50th was codenamed Teton Zebra. But thank you to everybody for following us. This is for the 50 followers on Twitch. We're going to have a slice. We're going to enjoy. I didn't grab plates or forks, so let me go get that quick. Let me just set the camera back up. Cool. Give me 1 second.
This is the cake song. It's a song about cake and how I like to bake it, except I don't even think you really bake cake, do you? Whatever. I'm more of a pie guy myself, but cake is fine. I like chocolate vanilla, but I don't like salmonella, which you don't really have to worry about with cakes because it doesn't have any meat or raw egg, I don't think, right?
Salmonella's not real. I don't know a single person who's ever gotten it. All right. Yeah, I've never met a single person who's ever had salmonella. I've made tons of cookies and shit, eaten raw batter. My cousin, who's like a weightlifter, eats raw eggs all the time. Nothing. Chris, how big of a slice would you like? And where would you like it? It's a big ass cake.
Yeah, it's a big ass cake. Jesus freaking criminy.
Criminy.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold. You want a corner? What do you want?
Yes.
We allowed to have knives on stream.
What?
I don't know. You're not allowed to have weird things on stream.
Dude,
How big? Tell me.
Like, yeah.
There?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which way do you want it this way? That cool?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, yeah, dude. I hope somebody clipped the fucking cake, dude.
Cake clip.
Thank you for doing this with me, Chris.
Dude, thank you for having me. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you
It's
for
been an
everybody
honor.
for
It's been an
watching.
honor and a pleasure.
Following. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm so excited to try this.
Oh, yeah.
It is a chocolate cake. Chocolate icing. I think it's a mousse. Not quite sure.
Moose.
Mousse. It's a Costco cake, if that helps. It says on it every time we get we hit a milestone of a follower number. So this was 50. Actually, I have most of the 50 here. I didn't get the whole thing. We're gonna put that follower. So the 50th follower's name is on here, and then it says his name was codename Teton Zebra. And thank you everyone for 50 followers on Twitch. So thank you. This is for everybody.
Cheers.
Dude, I absolutely will. I love Costco. Costco is my religion. Yo, this shit slaps.
Tastes like chocolate cake.
Oh my god, it's so good. The dude at Costco was like ready for me.
Was he?
I didn't know if they had Costco in the UK or not. I'm happy to hear that they do. But yeah, this is a big ass cake. When I picked it up, if I read it right, this feeds 48 people. So
I'm not gonna ask how much it is right now, but I'm curious.
20 bucks.
What?
20 bucks. That's a good ass price for a big ass
I mean,
cake.
that's a good price, but like, did we really need this much cake though? But I mean, I guess you can't have.
Yes.
Guess you can't have too much cake.
It freezes well.
Yeah, I guess you can.
Fucking love Costco.
We should save a slice from every single cake we ever get and just keep it in the fucking freezer.
And wait till we hit 48 different milestones and just have some weird amalgamation cake. Yeah. But dude, think about it. If our family comes out here to visit us, oh hey guys, I got cake.
Yeah. Just happens to say 50 followers on it or whatever.
I did need this cake. The next cake needs 98 people.
No. No, we're not even, no.
I've been wanting cake since we got here.
I'm just funny about, like, I'm funny about pastries. Like I could literally eat an unhealthy amount of Skittles every single day for the rest of my life, but I don't because I want to live a little bit longer. And, like, but for some reason, like, chocolate and stuff like that.
I love cake.
I know.
Tom Flood says in the UK,
Yup.
we always get the hot dog and a refill soda for
Hell yeah!
£1.50. That's $2.10. That's $2.10 American.
Oh, really?
I get 2 hot dogs with 2 drinks. I don't even want the second drink. They just give me the second drink. For $3.30 something, $3.35. I went today. I went to go get this, and I got a hot dog when I was 2 of them when I was there. I love Costco. I'm so happy you have them in the UK because I didn't know if they were like all over or not. That was a good ass cake. Really. I know there's 2 of them. There's actually 2 of them by us, but we've only ever gone to the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the dude was ready. Because, like, dude, it says fucking, like, thanks for following us on Twitch. He was like, I was like, hey, man, cake for Vince? He's like, oh, dude, I got it. Like, he was ready to fucking go. Like, he watched my face as I saw the cake and, like, watched me take a picture of it. Ooh, excuse me. Like, all right.
Sounds like a man who took pride in his craft.
Oh, you think so? I just thought he was ready to make fun of me.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
It just sounds like somebody who's, like, just ready to go.
Chris, this is a lot of fucking cake.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean,
if there's anything I'm good at, it's excess. I don't really know where Southampton is in relation to any other part of the UK. I've never been. Hey, got a little UK reunion going on in the chat.
that's cool.
Cool. I was actually going to buy a bottle of wine too, so we could have like red wine and cake. It's a celebration, Chris.
I feel you, dude.
You gotta celebrate all the victories, dude. The big ones and the small. Think about it. There's not a lot that's going on. The U.S. still doesn't know what's going on. The same strain of COVID. That it is a community thing. Yes, thank you. I just wish we had more people to share with. You know what? Leave your addresses.
I was just about to say, we'll leave our address, but no.
What was I just about to say to you? The same strain of COVID, that new strain of COVID that's in the UK is in the US. Actually, in Colorado. So
Yeah. That's
right.
good.
Let me put this away. You want another slice?
No way. I'm barely gonna finish this, bro. Honestly, this is like...
1, 2, 3 Cake Ave.
What?
I was saying leave your address. 1, 2, 3 Cake Ave.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. And now we have cake for
For
the
a
rest
long
of the
time.
year. You know what?
Yo, and you have to do that when you get back.
Oh yes, I have to. Thank you, Papa.
Yeah, we have some really
We
cool
have some
shit.
fan art to show off.
Yeah, we got some cool shit.
That was part of this. So give me 1 sec.
Yeah. Well, Kate. Well, Vince is doing that. I'm just gonna really slowly and painfully eat this cake.
Yo, how funny would it be if I like drop this?
That'd be so funny. You should just do that on purpose. You should just sew it up. That'd be great, dude. I thought the same thing. Or I just thought like, oh, I must just be eating this really slowly. It does. It literally is going burr.
What's
Like,
going burr?
down into my stomach.
Oh.
The cake. Super random.
Yeah.
Have you or anybody on the chat ever had Sour Patch Kids ice cream?
No.
It's one of those things, I think a lot of people would be like, oh, this is so fucking disgusting. And I thought it was going to be disgusting too, but I was so fucking curious I needed to try it. Let me tell you, that shit's actually pretty fucking good.
Really?
It tastes like fucking sherbet. It just tastes like
Really?
sherbet, but it's a little bit more like you can like taste the hint of like, you know, sour candy, like
Really?
Sour Patch Kids. And yeah,
I
thought it was pretty good.
I did demolish that slice. I'm from a family of fast eaters. It's just something I've always had.
My master instructor when I was in jiu-jitsu told me that when he was in the army, he learned that the best thing to do for eating, like eat fast, because the thing with eating fast is this can work to your advantage or against it, is that it takes a while for your body to even recognize that you're like
Full.
eating and getting food in.
Yeah.
So like you technically have like, I don't know how long it is, but you can like eat as much food as you can in like a short time span. If like you can just you basically fit like as much food in that time frame, you won't get full.
Yeah.
So
hypothetically, you could like food competitions. You could hypothetically eat everything in front of you, but if you do it quick enough and like if you find some way to turn your brain off so your brain and stomach just don't communicate, you could just eat and eat and eat. There's actually somebody who never felt full. I don't know if they ever feel hungry. They don't feel hungry or full. Like it's something wrong with their brain. Like it's a disability they have.
Oh, damn.
So they don't feel like they won't eat all day, and then they'll be like, "What the fuck? Like why am I like lightheaded? Like why are my arms going numb?" And it's like, "Oh, because I haven't eaten."
Damn.
Yeah. But the dude like never feels full, but he also never feels hungry. So like that's the fucking dream way to lose weight, because you'll never feel you'll feel the negative side effects, but you won't feel like the discomfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we have to show off some fan art.
Yes.
So
Super
what I want
sick.
to do is we have an email. If anybody ever makes fan art and they want to send it to us for any Ghoulman show or the streams or what have you, anything at all, you can email it. It's just atomicradiohour@gmail. But this one is a physical one because we got it from the one, the only, the special of special guest, the OG, Papa. And he sent me two things. First off is an NCR flag.
With a little
With a little
chuck at the bottom.
Now,
That's drawn
What's
so
today?
well too. Like
it's done so well.
I really appreciate, because I can't draw, anybody who can draw really well, and that's really, I love the shading. It's like
look at
so good.
Yeah, and I think it's watercolor. Papa, is this watercolor? It's really nice. It reminds me of the old Pokemon designs, how they were all watercolor. I have a really soft spot in my heart for like watercolor backgrounds because that's what the old Disney movies were done with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He did this. We were supposed to show this off in tomorrow's episode of Atomic Radio Hour, but what happened is, excuse me.
Very good.
What happened was something happened with the recording. Yeah, it's great. It looks great. Something happened with the recording, and her audio didn't work. It didn't work out properly. So you're gonna get a burner episode because both of our schedules were jam packed and we couldn't really do anything. Yeah, they really did, and watercolors are super underrated. So I will show these off on next, not this week, but the following week's episode. But also, and you're going to see this soon if you follow us on YouTube, because the highlight reels of all of the Chuck episodes, Chuck, not just any Chuck, let me get it in frame perfectly, not just any Chuck, but Chuck wearing the NCR duster, Vulpes and Culta's helmet, and the halo, running away from a Deathclaw. And look how nice that Deathclaw came out.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so thank you, Papa. Thank you for everything you sent. He sent us a couple other things. He sent me some great Sonichu theme shit and a bunch of other cool stuff. And like this is going to be part of the thumbnails now. So now every time you see a Chuck highlight go out, you'll see that. I want to get these either framed or something, and I want to put them here on the shelf somewhere. I don't know. I think I want to put them with the books. With like the books and the mini nuke, because also Kyle gave me that mini nuke, so I might as well put it there. But yeah, thank you, Papa.
Yes,
thank
thank
you
you,
guys
Papa.
for everything. Seriously, for all of you guys watching and watching the highlight reels on YouTube and the VODs on YouTube and subscribing and following and whatnot. I fucking love doing this, and I don't feel like I say it enough. So, are you good?
Actually, I have a big favor to ask.
Yeah.
You. I'm gonna put this away.
You gonna smoke a cigarette?
I'd really, really like to.
Okay, cool. Can you take this with you too then?
Okay, yes. I will be right back.
Cool. I'm just gonna get back into the game. I'm not really gonna do much of like lore or dialogue, and if I wind up accidentally doing it, I'll just tell you.
Alright.
Cool.
I know pretty much what's going on anyway, so it's all good.
Alright guys, back to the Strimity Stram. I'm about to go himmity ham. Cool. Let's get back to it. I am in the cave. The cave I am in. I'm looking for a way out. There we go. Yeah. So, if we do get more fan art or we get something, I don't even like saying fan art. If we get more art submissions, you like that? Very Star Wars. I don't know how to change it. It's just what's built into Streamlabs. If we get any submissions or anything, I might even start like a Google Drive if it's a lot of them.
Fight you if I must.
What the fuck? Because... Whoa, okay. Not expecting that. I'll show everything off at the end of streams, or if whatever, pick a day and like, oh, this is the end of art day or end of stream art day or something. Oh, they have twisted hairs. That's interesting. I want to talk about that with Chris when he gets back.
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
Should I take the shish kebab? I'll take the shish kebab. Alrighty. Let's see, what else is there for the quests? I don't remember where this goes exactly. It goes south. There's a lot of shit to find there. You know what? I'm gonna go south, because I can come back here. I can port to where I need to port. So... I really like this DLC. I like the lore in it. I like the inclusion of some sort of a religion. I'm not a religious character myself, but the idea that there is still something being practiced, I think is really interesting. And it intrigues me. Someone who grew up around religion, I think that's what intrigues me, and to hear it being used in another context. And like I've said before, I've not really played Fallout 2, but I know Fallout 2 kind of dives into Mormonism and Myron being a Mormon and Babow. And you know, I just like shit like that. It makes me smile. I do think this is one of the more underrated DLCs. I think a lot of people say this one and the Madre and Dead Money are kind of, you can skip them, and I don't agree. I just don't. I think they're grand. This and the Madre are my favorite, actually. I thought I was already here. I thought I came here with Follows Chalk. Chalky Follow. Let's see what's in here. Suited case. Chuck needs to sleep, though. Chuck is quite tired. Oh, here we go. I'll sleep with the Skeleman. I can't. Good. Let me just move your ribcage, sir. I think Dead Money's the best. It's for the atmosphere, the themes, the callbacks to the original Fallout games. This I like because it develops the series more and does more with what we have. But yeah, again, don't get me wrong. Lonesome Road is amazing. It's just, it feels very linear, where I feel like Dead Money feels very linear, but that's kind of the point of it. And I guess that's kind of the point of Lonesome Road, of like, you follow your road until you're done, and what have you. But I don't know. I really like Dead Money. I really, really like Dead Money. Let's see. The Bend Bridge. Can I get him? Can I get him? I keep missing. Shit. He's not even looking at me. There you go. Alright.
Those tents down there, that is a White Leg war camp. Do you see the war totems they've erected around the tents?
That's valid, Lamp.
White Leg warriors pray to them for strength and savagery before battle. This is no raiding band.
Any advice on how to deal with this?
You might rush them and take them by surprise. We would be badly outnumbered then, though, and these will be strong fighters. We might also use their superstition against them. White Leg warriors believe that to lose their totems on the eve of battle is a terrible omen.
So the totems are sacred to them somehow. Good to know.
Yes. If their war totems were to disappear, they would likely...
Okay.
I will...
Let's see what she wants me to do. I'm gonna get a shotgun out. And... I will have this at the ready, but I don't know if I'll use it.
We pass like moonlight on still water.
That's what you gotta say. Those are more geckos. I'm gonna go up this way. What do you mean you gotta get some Chuck emotes? Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Olive about it a little bit later to see if she knows how to deal with it. Maybe I should get a sniper out. What I want to do is I want to get... I want to see how many slots we have and what we can do. Yeah, that's my form of strategery. But I want to see what she wants to do because I definitely want it because she streams and I stream and we're kind of on different schedules, but I don't want it to just be like, here's one thing that represents one of us as streamers and not the two of us. I definitely want to have a Boone's wife, because I think Boone's wife is universal.
Boone's wife?
Boone's wife? Yeah, Boone's wife? Boone's wife is universal. We're talking about Twitch emotes. And,
oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's going to be cool.
And I think having the Bloody Mess perk would be a proper one. I'm just going to kill him.
Yeah, that's... You know what I usually do at this point? I honestly kill them and destroy the totems just to throw salt on the wounds.
You think this guy looks like he's in charge? Not anymore!
Rabar Club.
DC chat? Yeah. I mean, put a couple Boone's... There's no Boone's wife here yet, that's the thing. A Baby Frank and an Okami. A Baby Frank one isn't a bad idea. I actually didn't think about Baby Frank. Okay. I feel like the amount of times we talk about Baby Frank is so infrequent.
Nothing after all.
That's all of them. I mean, all of them are here. I picked up a shish kebab before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just because they're
Shish
fun.
kebabs are awesome. You know what's so funny, and I fucked up, but I was too late in my playthrough to do it. Basically, my one character mained... Ooh.
What the fuck? Anti-material rifle?
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Wait, what level are you?
30?
30-something. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Still. Ooh, weapon binding rituals are nice. Words. What was I saying? Oh, so I mained the superheated Saturn knife. Wow, a superheated Saturn knife fist. It was like my main weapon.
Oh, shit.
Apparently, if you take the Pyromaniac perk, it works for the superheated Saturn knife fist.
Really?
I can't even begin to tell. I was already like breaking the game with being an all unarmed character, fucking shit up with like that fist. Oh my gosh! Wow. And I could have been doing like literally plus 50% damage. With the Pyromaniac perk, yeah.
I need to get rid of these, but I don't have a lot of things.
Have you picked like a place in Zion to be like kind of like your home to like?
I rarely do it.
Really?
We did do Old World Blues. We got through Old World Blues relatively quickly, but this is Christine's sniper. I know it's one of the better snipers.
Father, I ask that you guide this man who is the vessel of your will. Show him the light of your wisdom and the peace of your love. Amen.
I don't know.
They say amen. I think that's interesting as hell too, because if Graham is this old world religious guy,
yeah.
dude, I remember being in Catholic school. They yelled at me for saying amen. Like, I remember we were doing the rosary, and I was doing like fucking Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, and
Yeah.
they were like, it's hallowed be your name, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm saying the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, we're saying the same goddamn thing.
That's the thing that I think a lot of people like miss is that I think with like religion, a lot of things it's about your intent. It's about like your reasoning. So in that way, a lot of the things that I think people do, that people are like, oh, well, that's fucking taboo for this reason. It's like, well,
It sounded cool. It
Well,
sounded cooler. I'm
if-
talking like I'm from the fucking Shakespeare.
I think it's like if someone's doing it because like they want to give more respect to what they're praying to, then like that's the thing. Like I have this thing, I've been asked to like pray at dinners like in more recent years, and like my family and everybody who knows me knows that like the way I pray, I'll be like, "What's up, God?" Like what
it do, fam?
I literally say, if it's a really small crowd, if people I'm really comfortable with, I will literally be like, what it do? Like, what it be, what it is. I talk very, like, informally, and I feel like, some people would look at it like, oh, you're being disrespectful. But for me, personally, I have this, like, belief that, like, I believe in talking to my higher power more of, like, they're, like, family, kin,
Yeah.
So it's like, well...
I agree in chat that Christina is one of the best characters.
Yes.
But like, how do you know God isn't some dude from the Bronx? Like, maybe that's how I want to talk to him. Be like, what do, Holmes? Like, all right, what are you doing? I want to start throwing some in survival because I'm really curious to see what this armor is.
Yeah, well, it'll have to eventually be 90.
That's fine. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'd
I
actually
want
throw.
lockpick to be 70. I'll be completely honest with you, because then we can.
I mean, we could do 70. At that point, we might as well do 75.
Well, that's the thing. I want to get to 75 and then be done.
Right. I think unarmed eventually would be a good thing to put points into as well.
You know what? Let's do this. A valid point. Valid point.
Right, exactly.
God is a black woman.
I actually literally
And
like.
which one, unarmed?
I was thinking maybe. Well, we only have 2. We could put the 2 into lockpick and
Okay.
be done with lockpick. I personally like. I'm an omnist, which you can like look up what that means, but like basically it means that like I believe that like.
You eat meat
There's-
and plant.
Huh?
You eat meat and plant.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it means like I believe that there's a little bit of truth
Yeah.
in all religions, but that no one religion quite gets the full encompasses exactly what quote unquote God is. And so that like
I think everybody's wrong.
the belief is, I guess the belief that for omnis is that like if we look at everything together, we get somewhat of an idea of what what the whole concept of like the universe and like our role in it, what that really means. So yeah.
I feel you. I'm with you. I'm on your side.
I was gonna say this earlier. I really like.
Cucumbered? Oh, I'm crippled.
I love Waking Cloud's like little like comments she makes like when she's like.
For little prayers.
Yeah, I love that shit. Also, I think it's interesting when you're. Fun fact: I played this game as a woman, and there were a lot of dialogue.
what?
I played this game as a woman. There were a lot of like dialogue things where it was just like sir, or they'll like still refer to you as a man, and I was like really kind of annoyed by that. And then, but here, when she makes the prayer, she'll actually be like God, guide this woman to do your will or whatever. And I like
Really?
actually appreciated that because it's like, oh well, at least they're actually like recognizing my fucking gender.
Good shit. I played through this as a woman
You what?
once, maybe twice. I think I did it in Discord. I don't remember it.
It looked like she tried to catch the bullet with her fist.
Yo, I like that idea, Tom Flood. Did you read that?
Mm-hmm.
God, I wish I brought the brush gun with me. I was like, it's really hard to find that ammo, so I'm not going to take it with me.
Why don't you take one of their brush guns and like, I'm sure you'll find more and you can repair them.
It's all good. I'm taking what I'm really excited for is that I'm taking their ammo, so when I go back, I can get it and I'll have a ton of ammo.
Yup. True that.
If I wasn't currently working on so many different podcasts, I would maybe do it. I have a video that I wanted to make for YouTube that... Why the fuck is she unconscious?
Was she shat?
That took place here. Like, it had to do with content from here. And I don't know why I never put it together.
That's so interesting that it says white leg mongrel, but like, it's
just a reskin Kaiser dog.
Yeah. So does that mean that...
Oh, shit!
Does that mean that the white legs got their mongrels from Colorado, from Dogtown?
Look at the gun.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Ooh, boy.
I've never...
If anything, Bloody Mess is very entertaining. It's very funny.
It never gets old for me.
I feel like personally, for like, immersion reasons, could see myself like I probably, like I haven't taken it really in the past ever. I don't know if I would take it just because it's so ridiculous.
Hot take, it's the best perk in the game. Because it's 5% damage to everything, and you get a little.
And I
show.
mean, and that is very nice. That is very nice.
Just say it, Chris.
What?
Just say it.
No,
just say that you were wrong.
No, I was actually the only thing. Actually, you know, what's funny? What I was thinking in my head is that I guess it really has to do with your playstyle because like Bloody Mess, yeah, that's nice for everything, and it's nice to have something that benefits you in everything. But like, for example, Purifier. Let's say you know that you are bear trap in front of you. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, you just dodged it. There's another one. See on the road.
Okay, cool.
And there's two. But yeah, like with Purifier, if you know you're gonna be an unarmed character, then like, dude, that is gonna change the way you fight Deathclaws, Night Stalkers, Cazadors. I think. Maybe it doesn't actually have to do with Cazadors.
Why do you say that the best perk in the game is Cannibal?
I've always wanted to take Cannibal, but I haven't. Next time I play...
Is this what I have to do? Is this the quest?
Oh, I think it is, because this is the road, right? You have to make sure the road is safe?
I think so.
Then yeah, it is. Yep. It's kill the white legs and the trap. Deal with the traps. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
What you're doing. Yep, you doing it. Oh no!
You just do it till you don't, right?
That's what they say.
Why do you think Cannibal? I mean, it's fun.
It does have a lot of benefits to it. I mean,
it's got them bennies.
If you are doing a survival playthrough, I'd imagine it's very nice to be able to literally eat the things you kill. And
I was watching a no loadout Fallout playthrough.
Yo, I want to do that. No, what Deadly Lampshade said, that sounds fun.
Oh, that's
Eat
a thing.
the leaders.
No, that's a thing that like you get an achievement for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's probably I'm probably making this up, but I think it's called like Eat the Rich.
That's amazing. Can you eat Mr. House?
Yeah. The what I was just saying that no loadout or whatever it's called playthrough that I was watching. That's how the dude ate because he wasn't allowed to pick anything up. So if he was given like the only way he ever got a weapon was because
somebody like gave one to him.
Someone gave him the weapon, but if you do it correctly, you have to do a Kaiser run. You have to go to the.
I know what you're gonna say. The gladiator thing, right?
Pit. He gives you leather armor
and a machete.
And if you can do it right, you can get out of there without killing them. And it just despawns them, and then you have it. But at one point, the machete lost all of its durability. So he had to go back, and he did the same glitch, I shit you not, like 200 times. So he would never run out of machetes, but they don't weigh anything because they're quest items. Neither does his armor. So he couldn't pick up food, and he couldn't drink from things, so he had to go to vessels of water to drink. It's really, really neat. What am I doing? I need to heal. Dust. Just spicy dust.
Yes, he would.
I don't know. I think
I want to do, because these are like little things that I haven't done in a New Vegas playthrough. I want to be a character that is 10 luck and do all the fucking gambling. And I want to, I want to be a cannibal because I think that would be interesting. And you know, it's funny, I was struggling to think of like a character that would like meet all these things. And, ooh, yeah, we're close. I have an idea though of a character.
Do you?
What if Gabe was on the West Coast?
Really?
And I mean, I'm gonna change up, of course, the lore a little bit. It won't be the fucking children of Adam. It'll be the new Canaanites. But I'm thinking like, yeah, he'll be a dude who's like, he's a recovering cannibal. He's trying not to eat people, but man, some people just look so good that, you know, he struggles. He falls, as Joshua Graham would say. I've done like this like DLC numerous times, but like I don't know why, for some reason, like doing it again and maybe like being here with you, like I love Joshua Graham so much. Like I feel silly like struggling to decide, like figure out who I think is cooler, Ulysses or Joshua Graham.
Oh, Graham.
Because, and for me, I know it's like a personal, you know, everybody would have their opinion about like, well, why, which one would be cool.
Yeah.
For me personally, just because of who I am, Joshua Graham is just so cool.
Big Graham in my backyard, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Big fan of the Big Graham.
I just think I love characters with just good conflict that are just like, you know.
And like I said yesterday, he's addicted to being bad.
Yeah, and he literally lives, his whole focus in life is trying to like be good and like spread good, but he just struggles. He's imperfect. He falls. Yeah.
I did a whole lot there. I need to stop taking these tomahawks.
I said I was gonna say this before and I totally forgot to finish my thought.
What did I pick up? I picked up his gun.
Or no, I did say that I like her dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Oh, when I played, did I say about how I was doing the unarmed character and how I envisioned that she was a tribal where they focus on unarmed weapons, but like I couldn't think of like I just had thought I made up the. I don't think I said this on stream. I had like thought like in my head like I had made up for my character basically a tribe she came from. And I realized when I did the Zion DLC that I had basically, like, accidentally copied the Sorrows.
Really?
I had basically, like, just straight up copied
really
the
funny.
Sorrows.
That's really funny.
Yeah. It was cool. And I remember I was trying to think, like, well, maybe she was from the Sorrows, but, like, for my lore, it didn't make sense, though.
Daniel says that most people outside the valley do not keep to the Father's ways. Perhaps when you leave, you will carry his word with you.
You know what I think is really interesting about that? You see how you're shooting higher? Yeah. When you leave this and you go to that, like, Foot Locker with all the stuff in it, like Joshua Graham stuff, Light Shining in the Darkness, there's just a random miscellaneous item called Scripture.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you do with it. I always take it, put it in my desk drawer at the Lucky 38, and I just keep it there.
I burn it. No, I'm joking.
I'm not gonna lie, I half expected you to be like, yeah, I like to put it in the trash, you know?
No, I don't even think I ever read it.
It'd be really deep. Killing Kai.
Hole?
Yeah, or killing Kaisar and placing it on his body and leaving him.
You think so?
I just think it'd be
reaching.
I think it's just interesting.
He never makes it explicit that he has any sort of conflict with any sort of religion.
No, yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, careful.
I got a big text in my backyard. Hold on. It's my cousin.
Aw, how's she doing?
Wants my address, so...
I didn't know where to go with that little, like, so, you know. I'm like, what?
No, we're not in the south. We're in the west.
Yeah.
I think this is the Yaogwai Cave?
Yeah, that's the Yaogwai Cave. Cool. You can, like, go in there and kill everybody. Or, that's actually the best thing to do, is just go in there and kill them all.
Pass like moonlight on still water.
Let me get a gun. A big gun.
big gun in my
What's your
backyard.
favorite size gun?
Size gun?
Yeah.
So like we're going by the Fallout 3.
No fucking way.
What?
That's PVC piping.
Oh no
It even
shit!
says
And it's a
PVC.
railroad. It's their railroad spikes.
Wow.
That's sick. That's so cool, and it makes so much sense.
That my dad was a plumber, so I got really excited when I saw PVC. I was like, "Oh, a coupling!"
Yeah, yeah. Man, that must mean it's like light too. That must be a good weapon.
They're very heavy. Oh, you missed it! You missed it. Code name. The cake has your name on it.
We'll have to. We have to show.
I can't upload images. The cake has your name on it because you are a 50th follower. So thank you for following and being the 50th. I put your name on a cake. See, these are actually kind of heavy. For 18 of them, 9 pounds.
That means each one is a
It's like
half pound.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's kind of heavy.
Maybe it's the
It's
railroad
the spikes more than
yeah,
anything.
it's the railroad spikes probably.
Hopefully somebody clipped it. If you check the clips, there might be a clip there. On our Twitter, I put a picture up of it.
Big
Sorry,
oof.
that sucks.
Maybe we can show it at the end. We'll just grab it
I can
quick
go
and be
grab
like,
it.
yeah. God, I hate. Honestly, it's like one of those. It's good, but it's also not good and frustrating. Is the caves in this game? Because like some of them just feel so.
That's
I
how
get
feel
so
about the vaults.
lost.
That's how I feel about the vaults in this game.
Me too. A vault's just an even worse cave.
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Daniel says that it is
says.
holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday
If it's holy in the eyes of the Father, why won't you fight for it? I mean, I know why they won't fight for it, but you
Peaceful
know.
people. I'm happy for
That's
that
the-
way. Every time we hit a milestone of followers, I want to get their name on a cake. It's a very large cake.
It's really large. We're
It's
gonna be eating cake probably until we get 100 followers. Like, it's a lot of cake.
Yeah. Oh, I'm hidden. I never played Oblivion.
Is that?
I love-
Wait, what was that on the ground? It looked like there was a piece of paper.
You're a piece of paper.
Oh, is that C4? The fuck is
Oh, it's where you put the... Because I have to blow the cave.
that? Oh.
I forgot that's how this works.
You know what's funny?
You saw the cake.
I never figured out how to explode the cave.
Ooh, shit.
Oh my.
Eat PVC, foul beast.
I hope you like railroad spikes. Oh, he's scared. He's scared.
He's like, this isn't even worth it. They're about to come after me. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
Blah, 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 blah.
If I remember correctly...
I never even. Wow, she's fucked. I've never even used the riot shotgun before, and you using the riot shotgun makes me want to like pick up a riot shotgun and use
They're
it.
so satisfying.
Oh my gosh,
If I-
especially with bloody mess.
If I remember correctly, codename, you are in Germany. I do not know if Germany has... I don't know if Germany has Costco. That's where we got the cake. But I do know you guys have Aldi's. And Aldi's fucking slaps.
We fucking love all these.
I don't... Do you guys have IKEA? Yeah. IKEA's Swedish. I don't see why it wouldn't be in Germany. The Germans and the Swedes are always making good shit. BMW? Get the fuck out of here. That car's a fuck... It's expensive, but it's a tank.
I feel bad. I just remembered I didn't answer your question before about
It's just Oblivion. No.
you did. I didn't answer your question about small guns, medium guns, big guns, basically.
I
Like
was
which.
mostly fucking around, but sure.
Oh well. Fun fact though, if I were to choose one, probably medium guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, medium guns. Definitely not big guns. Fun fact.
Lildy? I've never
Liddy?
heard of Lildy.
Oh look, another one. Another one.
I think that's all of them. There's 3 of them. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, this is weird, isn't it?
Was-
I forgot
Wait,
about
is
this.
Is this where Seymour is? No, Seymour's somewhere. He's in the other one. He's in Lonesome Road. I never played Oblivion because
white leg attacks grow more frequent each day.
fantasy stuff never really did much for me. And then when I played it, I like didn't get it. But I didn't know about Oblivion. This is gonna sound like heresy. I didn't know about Oblivion until after Fallout 3. And everybody's like, oh, Oblivion, Oblivion, Oblivion. I've never even heard of those stores. But if they're anything like Aldi's... Dude, I love Aldi's. It's one of the few things we don't have here, and I miss it.
Yeah.
We have Trader Joe's, but I'm not waiting on a line.
Yeah, and that's freaking explosive or expensive, I think.
What?
I thought that Trader Joe's was a little expensive.
It is a little expensive, but they have a lot of organic stuff.
See, but like, and I can understand other people being like that, but I'm just like, dude, fucking, I eat because I have to eat to survive. Like,
oh, it like automatically.
Oh, that's nice. There's a Cazador right there. That's good.
I have this under control.
Do you?
I think she literally just went unconscious. That'd be really funny.
Where is theirs?
I have this under control.
Somebody gave me, I want to say it was Oblivion and BioShock together on one disc to borrow. And it never, either game, and I know that's blasphemy, but... Oh, you guys don't have TJ's either? Do you have, Whole Foods, or is that another American thing? It's probably an American thing, Whole Foods. We have
Whole Foods seems super fucking American.
Yeah, but you know Whole Foods is super. You think TJ's is expensive?
No, I know Whole Foods.
Oh my god.
Whole Foods is the most expensive grocery place I've ever been to in my life. Not even a fucking competition between anybody else.
See, Papa says Oblivion was the first game that ever introduced him to RPGs. Outside of Pokemon, that's what Fallout 3 was for me. Was my first RPG ever. Like, outside of Pokemon, because Pokemon is an RPG, but it's like its own fucking genre.
Yes, I agree.
It pioneered a genre all its own.
Yeah, agreed. Fallout 3 was also my first RPG. It was literally my first RPG. I mean, yeah.
Oh, did I do all of it?
I think... Wait.
Huh.
Rite of Passage, Whitebird. Gathering Storms. Go to Gathering Storms?
That's what I just got. Talk to Daniel.
Let's do Rite of Passage with... this will be cool, too, because... Waking Cloud's with us, so that's cool.
Is this the Take Drugs, Kill a Bear?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have Wild Wasteland, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Look at this fucking troglodyte. What are you laughing at?
I always, when I like... At the end of this DLC, if you go with, what's his name, Joshua Graham, and you have Syrian Imperialist, when you're about to kill Salt Upon Wounds, he's like, Joshua, put a...
Oh shit, I shot her.
Wait, did you kill one? Did you kill one?
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wait.
Aldi here is not a typical grocery store. It's more of a place where you go to get stuff to drink.
Huh.
See, for me, when I was in Pennsylvania, fucking 1,800 miles ago, I don't know what that is in kilometers. Aldi's.
Code name. Put a cap in General Gobbledygook.
Aldi was where we went for produce because it was cheaper. They had that, dude. Okay, when I had my concussion, is when I really went ham on eating vegan.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking out of Aldi's with 40 to 50 avocados at a time because they were 36 cents an avocado. So I would look at it and go,
wow.
All right, this is 3 days worth of it. Because all I was eating was tortillas. I would get tortillas, and I would just put an avocado on there, and I would have it 3 times a day, and I would go, all right, it's going to take me about $1 to eat a day. And I just, that's all I ate.
Wow. No, but I think it'd be really funny if it's because I kind of at times come up with my own dialogue in my head of what my character would say. I think it'd be so funny if the dialogue was put a cap in this frickin' troglodyte. Because that's our go-to phrase. Ooh.
See, I think
now they call them the red legs. Ah, no, just kidding.
I think Bethesda's really good at doing the openings of games. I don't feel like the opening to this game feels as impactful as leaving the vault in 3 or in 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think that's because of the power, just the power of starting the game coming from a vault, you know? You're starting in this place that's underground, isolated, you have no idea what's going on up above there, you're safe, usually, and
that's where I feel like Fallout 4 loses a little bit because you're technically a pre-war individual. So
right.
you kind of lose out on the whole, like, oh, I'm leaving the vault for the first time because I already know what this shit looks like, but it kind of makes up for it in the sense of like, oh, this all went to fuck.
Right.
There's a shitload of fuck.
You
right here.
went down.
Yeah.
Everything was fine. You see a flash. Boom. You barely get underground in time. Then suddenly, okay.
Giant Yao.
You're
guy.
too close to him to hit him.
Madam. I will answer that question momentarily, Senior Flood. But I would like to know about what Riwi? Riwi? Is that how you say that? Is
Riwi? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know how to pronounce that other word, but it looks very German, and I bet it sounds very angry when you say it out loud. Why can't I shoot? Because I'm hitting R, that's why. Is that ever shot?
That was close. You might want to use one of your 600 stim packs.
I'm going to. See, okay, what rumors have you heard of New Vegas 2? Because the only rumor I have heard is now that Obsidian and Bethesda are owned by Microsoft, there's a chance of something happening.
Did we just crash?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, it's been a while.
Yeah, I don't know where
I hate to say it, I feel like...
I don't know where I saved last.
Well, you left a cave at some point.
Yeah, but I did some shit after that. That's super valid, Bones.
I feel the same way. Like, I don't think there's gonna be a New Vegas 2. I feel like...
I don't think we'll get a New Vegas 2. What I think we'll get is a remake remaster. That's what I think we'll get.
And you know what? I would
Because-
not fucking complain. Although...
Dude, I would pay $200 for one disc that has New Vegas and 3 on it. I'd probably pay fucking more. Who am I fucking lying? Who am I kidding? I would pay a stupid amount of money to have that. New Vegas 3 Mojave Drift?
I don't think you actually lost a lot of progress. I don't think.
I wonder what caused it to crash.
I don't know.
The glitches never end. NCR, check.
It's true.
Oh. Oh, wow, I didn't lose any progress. Vin Diesel as a ghoul. Well, you know, we're all family. The people who directed... Fucking A. The people who directed Fast and the Furious did the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And there's actually...
Why am I not surprised?
Did you see Sonic?
No, I haven't. I want to see it.
Dude, it's so
I've
good.
only heard good things about
It's
it.
so good. It's the first... Like, I walked out of Joker with Kyle, and then I walked out of Sonic with Kyle. And I was like, Kyle, you must be a good luck charm, because now we have the first good video game movie and the first good DC movie. Like, it's... The crash counter is now at 1.
Let's hope it stays that way.
He'll pay for the helmet and then buy another one and not play it because it's bad. I actually bought the second one to play when it came out, and then I gave it to my brother.
Wait, what?
I hear another movie night. What do you mean by that, Papa? I think Joker was a fine DC movie.
Oh, he means I hear another movie night for you guys because we have to watch Sonic now.
Oh,
I haven't
yes,
seen
yes,
it.
yes. I don't have it, though. That's the thing. I have to get it. What is this?
That is nothing. It looks like something, though.
Oh, what the fuck? That sucks.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what did we watch the other day? We watched Lighthouse. I fucking loved Lighthouse.
Yeah, Gangs of New York.
See, I think House would be the canon ending.
I ask that you guide this
For it makes the most sense to me. Can I fucking port there? Why am I walking?
That's so interesting. Like, I think it's interesting that like the idea of canon endings, because to me the only Fallout game that seems like it has a canon ending that would make sense is Fallout 3, in that you start up the purifier. And actually, I don't even know if this would be canon, whether you live or not. I don't know what. I would like to think, honestly, even though, yeah, DLC and all that, I almost would like to think that the canon ending for 3 is that you die starting up the purifier, and then eventually the Brotherhood kicks the Enclave's ass, and that's like, but like Fallout 4, I can't see a fucking canon ending for that, or New Vegas even, because to me, if there was a canon ending, it'd be independent, but... Hold on.
What do you mean, Visions of Truth?
Take drugs, kill a bear. Medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth. They guide you.
I wonder if that's a reference to something.
Take drugs, kill a bear?
I hope I have enough wherewithal that if I ever get put on like a morphine drip and I'm like totally out of it, I can just be like, take drugs, kill a bear. like dripped off the surgery. Just because, I'd like to wake up and like my family's around me, like, "Hey, you all right?" I'll be like, "Yeah, what happened? You want to talk about killing bears? Like, what happened? Wait a minute. Okay, I guess I'll go do that then.
Go. Return, maybe yes. Return, maybe no. But go."
Wise words. I think. Okay, that was late to trigger.
I know, right?
It probably doesn't trigger when you're in dialogue.
Yeah.
I think...
You just need 3 Datura roots.
Sometimes I think. Hold on, let me think what I'm thinking about. I think the canon ending of Vegas, because it's so ambiguous, would be House. I don't think it would be House in full control, but I think it would be House. Then I think
I
it
can
would...
see what you're saying. Yeah, like House is
He
still
has
in
Vegas.
control of the strip. The NCR won the dam, but then were kicked out by House of Securitrons.
I don't even think kicked out. Just told, like, stay back.
Yeah, like you're gonna get your power from the dam, but you don't own Vegas. I own Vegas.
Yeah.
I being Mr. House.
We can work together. We can make this happen. Is that
Right.
it in front of me?
I don't think so. It might be. It's probably up there on like the mountain ridge or something. It sucks. You just need 3 Datura root. Like it doesn't even matter where you get them from. Oh.
House wins canon ending. More or less. Is this it?
No, it's
Taking it anyway.
That's it. The white flower.
What do you know about white flour?
White flower. It's funny. I think this playthrough was the first time I ever saw flower with quotation mark. Oh, flower with quotation marks. Thought that was funny. There's another one. Another one.
Dude, I don't like DJ Khaled. He has no... what does he do? He has 4 people that work with him when he makes a beat. And then he makes a beat and just yells on it and then has Justin Bieber do the chorus. Congratulations. In his own words, you
We
played
the
yourself.
best music. I just think that line is so funny. We the best music.
Yeah.
Like...
Best of what? Just in general?
Just think it's, I don't know.
Did you see?
There it is.
I saw a picture the other day of Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Apparently he had a baby, and he gave his baby like an iced out Rolex. Because what fucking baby needs an iced out Rolex?
I guess the baby of Floyd Mayweather. Take drugs. Kill a bear.
Alright, let's kill this bear. Sorry for the no clip, but that was just gonna be fucking tedious.
Maybe it was...
Rigged from the
White
start.
leg attacks
Rigged
grow
from the
more
start.
frequent each day. I fear for our people.
Yeah, look at him go. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's breaking it down.
Root of sacred datura.
I have sacred datura.
These roots made sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's do this, I guess.
Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave.
Those little nipples.
Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest.
I wonder if I wear this outfit if it gives me the pain.
It doesn't. I've actually worn. I've worn
Jesus
it.
H.
Yeah. Oh boy, Rick. Oh, Rick. I feel really funny.
Can I port there? Wow, this is a lot.
Waking Cloud, I don't feel so good.
This is like too much.
Can I still fast travel?
Can I go through here?
Oh, geez, Rick.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to. I would fast travel to Caterpillar. Yeah, I just fast travel to Caterpillar.
This is
And
like
then
hard.
just,
I'm not gonna lie. This is like hard to play.
Yeah, it feels weird, right? You know what's so funny that would happen to me? Every time I was leaving the Narrows or whatever, that's when I would trigger this quest. So every time I talk to Joshua Graham when he like comes through the Narrows, I was tripping balls. I think that's really funny.
He's talking to you about religious experiences.
He comes up to you and is like, "Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion." I'm like, dude, please stop. Please.
Wow. The tribal paint is a race thing in the creation kit, so it's actually attached to their skin textures. Do you know how to mess with the neck bones? That's really interesting. I went to school with this kid. His name was Shane, and he joined the military. He was just like a badass, like all around badass kind of dude. Like he gave up his one summer of being a kid to like join the military and shit, which like good on him. Whatever. Like he did a noble thing. He did something he believed in, and I wanted to make him a companion in Fallout 3. So I like downloaded the Gekken shit and like tried doing it, and it's so fucking hard to work with it. A little bit. That's more than I know. Is this really?
Wow, that's a lot of bears.
It's so hard to mess with, but I gave him like metal skin, so anytime he got shot, it'd go ting, and like,
oh, that's cool.
Like he had a combat shotgun that shot grenades. Like yeah.
Wow.
I was just trying to make him the most OP thing ever because I didn't get a kick out of it.
Man, it sure is hard to shoot with this tea.
It's actually easier.
Huh. Everything is really shaky.
See if I can get him in the ass.
Oh, it's a really cute little bear tail. Aw. It's a shame I have to shoot him.
I saw a post, I think it was on Twitter, it was like, if bears are dangerous, explain this. And it was little ears. I love bears, dude. They're such cool animals.
Bears are like one of those funny animals. They're like so cute, but honestly, out of like all the predators, they're probably literally one of the most dangerous predators.
Yeah.
Ever. It's they're an example of like they have 10 strength, they also have like 10 agility and 10 endurance.
Who wins in a fight, a bear or a gorilla?
Ooh. Okay, that's a really good matchup.
Son, if there's anything I'm good at, it's coming up with who would win scenarios.
I'm assuming when we're talking about gorilla, we're talking like most badass silverback. We're talking silverback, right? Isn't silverback like the most like?
Hold on a second. Look how many fucking men are here.
He has a lot of burrs. You might want to heal up too.
We're talking a silverback versus the most monstrous grizzly bear you've ever seen. I'm talking like the apex of the apex.
Man,
Oh, fuck you.
I just can't stop thinking about how good of a fight that would be because I think it literally this is the other thing about like I think like good fights, like I think it would really literally depend on like if you did the fight with like, you know, if you did it like 20 different ways, you'd get like 20 different outcomes.
It's that good of a fight, dude.
Yeah, and I think if a gorilla had claws, I'd say there's no competition. A gorilla, that's such a good. If I just had to make a decision and go with it, I would probably say I'd actually probably. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know.
I really threw you through a fucking moral.
You really did, because this is a good question.
The irresistible force versus the immovable object. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, dude, this is a fucking tough one.
I think technically a bear is gonna win.
Why?
Because I think that with the claws, because I know how a gorilla could be powerful. Like, yes, they can hit strong, and they could even, I don't even know if they'd be stronger than a bear necessarily.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh. Fucking welcome to Zion.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 of them. That's nice.
And there's a mole rat fucking doing mole rat activities.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go attack the bears.
Yeah.
Let them do it. Let nature do its thing.
I might have to take my glasses off. That's how fucking annoyed I am with this camera effect.
Wow.
Dude, I got my money on a bear.
Bear.
The
No,
thing
that's
that-
what I'm thinking too. I think it comes down to. I know this sounds silly, but it's literally just the fact that like both of those animals are incredibly strong and agile.
The only thing the gorilla has like on its side that makes me want to go gorilla, thumbs.
And height, actually, because of the fact that they can stand up.
Yeah, but a grizzly standing up is like 12 feet tall.
No, I know, but I'm thinking like no, you know what? The more I think about it, yeah, I think it's just a bear. I think a bear actually just fucking. I think the only thing a gorilla has with it is thumbs and the fact that it might be smarter, like
Hold on, we're gonna do
literally
something.
smarter in
The
dealing
gorilla?
with the combat. Oh, that's what I sound like. I'm sorry.
Let me just see something quick. Who would win in a fight, a gorilla or a bear?
According to the Gonzaga Bulletin, being close to the bear means being close to the mouth full of gnashing teeth and at least 5 claws ready to tear the gorilla apart with one swipe. With the bear's massive body, superior muscle, surprising speed, and evolutionary armory, there really isn't any way a gorilla wins the fight.
Huh.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I kind of was thinking that, like, a gorilla, no human without a gun is gonna ever stand up to a bear. And I think that a gorilla, like...
Gorilla with the toolie.
Yeah, dude. Gorilla with a gat. How about that?
Fuck. The only way the gorilla's winning if the gorilla shows up with a fucking shotgun.
Yeah. What if like that like interview guy in Freeside was like, so what's like the symbol that's on the NCR flag? It's like
A gorilla with a gun.
gorilla with a shotgun.
That's fucking
Gorilla with a gat. Yeah, quick save.
Yeah,
for
quick
sure.
the wrong spot though.
There she is. Damn, yo.
Oh fuck! What the fuck?
What? Was that 3 of them?
Waking Cloud.
What the fuck just happened?
I used every shot I had at my disposal right then and there.
What the fuck just happened? Why were there 3? You saw that
Yeah,
too,
I
right?
think it's part of the hallucination. Oliver,
I've never seen that in the hallucination
probably
though.
because you get up there and you schwap him in six hits. Olive and I did the lore on Yao Guai because they're just interesting. And I remember them saying something that like it splits off into others.
Oh damn.
That's the drugs, baby.
That's drugs, baby. It's like, instead of that's baseball, baby, that's drugs, baby. It's one of my favorite lines that just doesn't make sense to me, but I just think it's
You know
so
what my
fun.
favorite is whenever you see somebody crying? There's no crying in baseball. or I don't know why they're all baseball related, but like anytime you see like that was a nice couple of bong hits on a Friday. Hey, man, more power to you. There was like if I open the console, someone's like, "You can't open the console. That's inside baseball." Like I don't know why it's all baseball related.
He probably just took some deterrent.
Does ghost of she lie quiet in grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth?
What state are you in?
Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide.
I hope that goes away.
Here,
It will.
take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to cure your trader. Either way,
Says much about you. I like that.
Cool. I've never been to California. I've been to Oregon. I've been to Washington. I was actually in Oregon. I was in Oregon the year they legalized marijuana.
I think we're ready for the last quest.
Is that really it?
I think that's it. So you'll talk to him, and then like you'll exit dialogue, and it'll be like, now you have to decide what you're gonna do. And if you want, then we can do one last hard save.
I kind of want to do I want to do one more last hard save, but then I kind of want to like look around.
Yeah,
Glad to see you're
absolutely.
still with us. How can I help you?
What I was saying was I was in Oregon the year they made it legal, but I didn't get to be around it. Oh, that's awesome. We have plans.
We have plans to go.
Yeah, because I know it's not far, and there's also a fucking White Castle that's like fucking 10 minutes from it, and I love the goddamn castle. But when I was in Oregon, I didn't get to use it because it was becoming legal that October, but now I'm in a legal state, and my god, everything fucking smells like weed.
You know what I think it smells like? Freedom.
Okay.
That's what I think every time I saw him. Like, that's the smell of freedom. Like,
I checked on everything in the valley and got you the map of the Grand Staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs, despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider.
A Gentile.
I was gonna say, go ahead, call me a Gentile.
Yeah, do it, you
I'll
fucking
tell you again.
hat.
There's more at stake.
You know what sucks too? Like, he's right. Like, you know what it is? I can't wait for you to watch the movie Fiddler on the Roof, because there's this point where someone's saying something to Tevye, the main character or whatever, and he's like, you know, like,
The Lord had doubts.
I think, like,
Think it over.
somebody's like, I think A, and Tevye's like, I think he's
don't have
right.
much time.
And someone's like, well, no, because it's actually like B. And then Tevye's like, he is also right. And then someone's like, well, they can't both be right. Which one? You have to pick one. You can't just say that they're both right.
Yeah.
And then Tevye points to the guy. He's like, you know what? You are also right. And like,
See, that's cool that you went there before New Vegas was made. That's really tight.
that is really cool.
Let's see if we got anything new for 32.
Anything new for
did we do?
32?
We
We
get
still
it.
have nerves of steel.
What does it do?
Makes you a badass with action points because they
Alright, let's see what else we
generate
have.
more quickly.
I hate this perk. I'm working on
Fun fact: I think Infiltrator and the whatever the science one is are fucking pointless.
it. Yeah.
Personally, but that's just me. I know some people maybe they'd really like, you know, not my cup of tea though.
I
I
like-
can't believe we don't have silent running yet.
I like Adamantium Skeleton because you just take 50% less.
You know what's funny about Adamantium Skeleton? I never cared about it because isn't that just limb damage? Like, I never really cared much about limb damage. Like, you fucking get a crippled limb, usually I have enough stim packs to spare.
You're right.
That's what I love about this game.
You
It's
wanna
all
take Nerve
about it's all about like your play style as to which perks make the most sense, you know what I mean? I think Nerves of Steel is good.
Cool.
Can't go wrong. You're using
science.
you use
Yeah.
action points a bit, so yeah,
Because
makes sense.
I'm an awful fucking with mouse and keyboard.
Well, fuck.
I didn't see it in Sacramento. I'm 3 hours from Reno, 2 hours from Lake Tahoe. That's neat.
That's so cool.
That's really cool. I have a friend who was thinking about moving to Sacramento. He works for a company that was willing to move him out there, and I was like, take the fucking opportunity. I can't believe this is this short. I thought this was much longer.
Dude, quick story for the chat. I started this DLC New Year's Eve with my
Yeah.
my buddies, and I want to say it was like what 9 9 p.m. when I started the DLC 8 p.m. And yeah, by about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I was all done. I had done everything in Zion.
I'm gonna ask Chad a question. Hey guys.
Hey,
hello.
guys.
Question. Should we go explore a little bit, or should we go and finish off the White Legs quest line and take them out and side one way or the other? We can come back here, and I'm
Right.
not opposed to coming back here for a separate stream, but just know when we get back to the Mojave, tomorrow's stream, which is Saturday, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow's stream is going to be us playing Caravan. Because I want to learn how to play. I kind of know how to play. I want to teach Chris how to play. I want you guys to see everybody saying explore. That's what we're going to do. We're going to find every fucking spot on this map.
All right, let's
Yep.
do it. That's gonna take a while, but let's fucking
I
do
can
it. I am
fast travel to
all
most
down.
spots.
I am all down.
Like right here, see?
Oh, fun fact, Fallen Rock Cave is usually my home when I come to
Really?
this DLC. Yes.
Everybody said explore, so we're doing that.
Word. Dead horses.
I'm actually going to do this. So player.spd 2? No? What the fuck? How do you do it? Is it... I don't know.
Interesting.
It's cheaper to live there than LA or the Bay. Cool. I've always wanted to see the Bay. It's either like
It has been some time since I visited
really rough or really nice from everything I've ever heard.
each other.
That's interesting that the tribes don't have much contact with each other. But I guess it technically makes sense because I think, like, the Sorrows, where you went to their camp, that's actually the... Careful.
Yeah.
That's actually the Sorrow... That's the Sorrows camp. But I think that... But the Dead Horses, this isn't their home, where they're making camp. That's not... They're from Dead Horse Point, which is not on this map. It's not...
Okay.
You can't go to it. And apparently that's also where Joshua Graham goes at the end of the DLC when he disappears.
Really?
He goes to Dead Horse Point, yep.
I don't think you're right about the gun being there, Chris.
What?
Being on top of the mountain.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I looked it up. Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I don't fucking
I can tell
remember.
you the exact... It is at a place called the Red Gate. It'll be on your map.
Man, the button was fast.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Danger's my middle name.
Did you know I have a cousin whose actual middle name
No
is Dangerous?
fucking way.
Yes, I do. I really do.
I was like...
He changed his middle name to Dangerous.
Oh,
And
that's
honestly,
whack.
honestly, if you knew him though, like, it makes sense. He's like a crazy dude. Crazy badass.
Wow. To fly to LA from Germany's 12 hours. That's wild.
Wow.
When I was gonna go to Japan, it was like 22 hours.
Damn.
I would have went from Pennsylvania to Chicago, from Chicago to Japan. And I would have been on that flight for like 18 hours.
Damn.
Is there anything in here?
There's some loot, but I don't.
Oh wait, is this a thing? Sir. Sir.
Sir!
Is this a thing? I don't remember this. Ha, I'm working on it.
You want me to read these?
Let me see how depressing they are. Depending on how depressing they are, I feel like you got to read them with like a "I want to die."
I can read them depressed.
Okay, do it.
Do you want me to read these depressed? Okay, I think this is good. October 28th.
Shit.
5 days on foot. Still can't sleep. Outside it's like nothing happened. Sky looks wrong. That's all. Hike back to overturned Nat Guard truck near Tokerville. After blisters heal, maybe. Looks like USGS team was researching something here in cave. Cleared out when bombs fell. Left equipment behind. Probably thought they had families to run back to. October 29th. Shar must have said this out loud 1,000 times walking here. Maybe writing it will feel more like you heard. You were right. I was north of Spanish Fork. Took the 77 along Bravo Bay to steer clear of town. Would have been home in an hour. Engine died. Truck just stopped. So did a Chrysalis in other lane. Knew right away. First nuke hit CLC inside a minute. I was looking south. Lucky man. Flash behind me, so bright world looked on fire. Old couple from the Chrysalis starts screaming. They can't see. Didn't watch you die, Cher. Saved my eyes. Counted 12 more flashes in X 7 minutes.
Wow.
Ground shook each time. 18 seconds later. When nothing hit for half hour. Took a look. Globe of fire where you and Alex died. Didn't kid myself. Didn't know what to do. Grabbed my pack and rifle. Saw to the old couple. Sat them up against car. Let them hold and comfort each other. Told them I was going to help. Told them I was going to get help. Everything be okay. One bullet through both heads. Instant. 5-day hike back to Zion. You told me, stop running off to the wild. Man belongs with his family. You were right. You were right. You were right. You were right. Wasn't there to hold you and my boy. Died without me. Never touch you or him again. Should shoot myself. What I deserve.
We're going to talk about it in a second. Every night, I think about the Godzilla Hotel and how I could have been there. It also doesn't help that you can drive from from tip to tip, from toe to tip of Germany in 11 hours when you have the Autobahn. I'm not a car guy, but I would love to do like 140 down the Autobahn playing like Mozart or some shit. That'd be super tight. This is what I think a Fallout show should be about. This is what I think the first season of a Fallout show should be. I have a couple ideas.
Just sadness and destruction and hopelessness.
I'm a slut for anything sad, but I'm saying like I think it should be that it's the first season is everything going on with the war. Like, let's say it's 10 episodes. It's just, today, our boys in Alaska took down another base and fucking whatever the fuck and this and that. Like, it talks about the battles in Anchorage. It talks about this, but it's like the 10th, no, the 8th episode or the 7th episode, the 6th episode is just titled October 23rd, 2077. And every episode before that is dated the 22nd, 21st. Like, and it's kids talking about Halloween, and it's kids talking about this and that, and you see these Mr. Handies, and everything seems
sugar
normal.
bombs.
Yeah, and then it just starts the 23rd just starts like our main character getting out of bed, making himself a cup of coffee, and just and what the fuck is going on? And then from there, because it's either I think Fallout being the IP that it is, it either needs so much explained to you right away. That's why I think the beginning of every Fallout game is really integral, because it's the beginning of every Fallout game is as important as a text crawl in Star Wars.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, it tells you everything you need to know. So like when we play Fallout 1, you'll see how it's like this is what was going on pre-war. And then you'll see how Fallout 2 talks a little bit more about the vaults in the beginning. And then 3 has it where, in that intro, it says, like, hey, they knew people are going to be playing this series for the first time. Because it was almost 20 years old at that point, and no one had touched it. So they knew, okay, we have to explain what happened. Even New Vegas, imagine the merch for that. You know me. And, like, you'd have to... And that's why I think, like, maybe not the first season or maybe like the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes explain the world before the bombs drop, because I think the world itself is so important that you have to know all the pre-war shit. You can appreciate this and love this and enjoy this, but I feel like you really get a deeper appreciation when you have the pre-war shit.
Yeah.
Like this really, like, this is one of my favorite.
I feel like this honestly like one of the main like interesting conflicts and like whole things about Fallout though is like what you're talking about, because like for example, before the bombs fell, what were the problems with America? Greed, like selfishness and fear. And what are the problems now? Selfishness, greed, fear.
Yeah,
like it's the same thing. It's all about the human condition. So let me read these. Can't. Maybe soon.
I didn't realize there was more to that. I would have went. I'm sorry.
Good. October 31st. Black rain falling outside. Geiger jumping. Should let it kill me, but bottling water from back of cave all the same. November 2nd. Sounds dead outside, but can't look. Geiger goes lethal, 15 feet from cave mouth. Do the math. Radiation goes down before water runs out, or I never leave this cave.
That's super valid, Pop. I would love that too. A game. See, like a Telltale game, like the Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands, where it's like a point-and-click adventure, but set in pre-war U.S. of Fallout would be
That would
awesome.
be interesting.
Yeah. Look,
I would play that.
all Bethesda needs to do is hire me. I've got ideas for fucking days. You don't even have to pay me that much. A livable wage. That's it. $200,000 a year. No. This is the next year, 20.
And I think this is the beginning too. Like that was when the
You're
bombs
supposed
fell.
to find this, yeah.
Yeah, this is the first
Yeah.
thing. So okay, January 1st. Happy New Year. 2 months in cave. Still lethal outside. Don't get it. In Army they said 2 to 4 weeks cleared Fallout. Less than a month's water left. Been mopping condensation off cave walls. Wringing shirt into bottles. Trading calories for H2O. Food stocks holding. Thanks USGS. If there was even a chance I'd see the two of you again, I'd run outside. January 10th. Sounded like windstorm out there for 2 days. Radiation down 500. What happened? Took a peek. Snow. It glows green. Oh, interesting.
Huh.
January 28th. Radiation
That's my
low
brother's
enough.
birthday.
Radiation low enough I could risk short exposure outside. More important, cave stream now drinkable if I use rad drugs. January 30th. There is nothing alive out there.
Especially this, I think, would be super interesting.
There's no, yeah, just dead. You know, and I
Dead.
have to say that's
You've
something.
never seen The Day After, have you?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off. Super fucking quick. The Day After was a made-for-TV movie about us getting nuked. And it was so realistic, the depiction for the time, like it was so gruesome, that Ronald Reagan said in his memoir, he watched the movie on TV and made his nuclear program. Because they show, like, white ash on the ground, people can't see, rape, like, all the shit that you
Rape!
like, the shit that you expect. Dude, there was church groups that set up, that, like, because it was a TV movie from the 80s. And what my parents told me is when a movie came on TV, you went home to fucking watch it. Because it was a free movie. Like, they played The Wizard of Oz once a year, and everybody went home to watch it on TV. Because you just didn't see movies on TV. Like, now, turn on any channel.
And there's a movie on.
If you put on 10 different channels, 3 of them have a movie going.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, like, The Day After, when I was a teenager in high school, dude, The Day After is such a good movie. It's, like, and it's fucking scary. Like, it's scary in, like, a weird, like, oh, shit kind of way. Like, they hide in the basement, and, like, they try to eat the animals, and people try to get in. They're like, you can't eat the animals, the fallout. And then there's a black dude there who's a military man, and I don't remember what happened to him, but he didn't get to see his wife. And it's, like, in the middle of, like, Missouri, or, like, Kansas, like, a state that you wouldn't think, like, oh, well, but there's, like, nukes that launch out of the ground. It's fucking harrowing, and we have to watch it because it's on YouTube. It's fucking
We'll add that
wild.
to the list. So
Yeah.
we'll watch that, and then we'll watch the Sonic movie.
Lamp. The survivalist was not a ghoul that I know of. I don't think he was, because he tries to have a kid at one point with a woman, and I think ghouls, their junk falls off, but I don't think he had enough time to feel the real. No, maybe he did because of Necropolis. They, like, not instantly but quickly turned into ghouls. Really? We talked about it on the podcast. That's awesome. That's fucking, like, a high honor for me that I showed somebody a movie in some way, and it became a favorite. That's fucking awesome. I would like to see, yes, Fallout Tactics had Vault Zero, but is no longer canon. Yeah. So that's one of those things. Is like, here's a neat idea, but then it was like, Bethesda essentially did what Lucasfilms did, and was like, this shit is canon, 1 and 2 is canon, 3 is canon, New Vegas and 4 is canon. Some shit from the spin-off games will be canon, but we'll be doling it out. Like, the Pridwin is from Tactics. Yeah.
More armor.
We need to stop talking about lore so much. I mean, I say it like it's a bad thing, but it's not. Like, is that a gun?
Wait, what is that? Whoa! Oh, I forgot about that guy. It's a I think that's unique compliance regulator. I want to say it's.
Oh yeah,
I want to say
looks right at the blast and then like is fine.
I want to say compliance regulator is a unique recharger pistol.
Oh, cool. Well, whatever. I grabbed it. I didn't know it was there, so I grabbed it just because it's unique.
Well, I'm curious because I actually don't know if it's unique. Yep.
Yeah, the 80s did have a lot of stuff like that. I think that's mostly because people thought that a nuclear apocalypse was a real threat in the 80s.
Oh, that's cool.
What's that?
It's actually a unique laser pistol.
Ooh.
The
spine. Yeah, everyone did think we were gonna die. Yeah.
Plants in the valley. Plants that seem to
What the fuck? Wait.
Just was waiting to get out. Ooh. Papa, that's a good idea. I like that.
What?
The next game, you're a Vault Tech rep in a super vault, waiting to get let out. That'd be super neat. I want to know, like, what's going on in New York. But if they do it in New York, look at the stars.
Yeah.
I have ideas, and I've said it on the podcast a billion times.
The fuck is attacking you?
A bloatfly. I'm not even gonna give him the time of day because Wake and Cloud just took care of it. I've said it a billion times that I have an idea for what I would like to see in Fallout 5 and it being in New York and whatnot. And I want to make a video for it, but I just don't know how to, like, do it. But, like, I hope if Bethesda does it, they take their time and really do New York justice.
Yeah, because that's a big area and a very, like, important historical area that makes so much sense. But because it makes so much sense, you know people are going to have high expectations.
Yeah.
So trying to
fuck
meet those
am I?
expectations is going to be difficult, but...
Is that a bad man or a
No,
good-
that is a dead horse.
Papa coming through with the fourth dimensional ideas. The survivalist rifle is on top of a mountain that we...
Do you want to get that?
What's making this happen? Megadeth came out with... I don't know much about Megadeth. I'm not really a metal guy. I'm a flesh human. Could you open my window a bit? Please and thank.
Thank him, please. Is it unlocked?
Should be.
Do you have the regulation bag that you get at the store? No. Then you're fucked!
Oh. Like, what are you talking about?
Does it have the in-store purchase receipt?
Get Crash Counter now in 2.
I feel like I can't even be mad because 1, we've been streaming for a while, and 2's not that bad. 2, I feel like we haven't had a glitch in a while.
Yeah.
forget what human.
Can you look up how to make the player speed faster?
Yeah.
What, please?
Yeah.
Really?
Hold on a second.
Peace sells me who's buying. This is a Fallout 1 song. I forget where that is. I want to say it's like Shady Sands. Can I unmark this? Nope. Oh shit! I'm about to die to death. Thank you. Lamp looked it up.
Oh, cool. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Lamp. I just want to do it just to get all the stuff out of the way so we can still do this and check everything out for when I have to just do tedious walking bits. Where are you shooting from? Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Never does it get old.
Yeah, if there's anything
Oh,
you can,
that's awesome.
if there's anything you can repair, you might want to do that because
Yeah.
you're getting a little high in weight.
That's really cool.
Oh, what did I say? That's cool. I used to do this thing actually. I remember I was like, my friend had introduced me to this band Minor Threat, and I had never heard them before. And
Really?
yeah, I had never, or if I had heard them, I didn't like know they were Minor Threat. You know what I mean? So like, my friend introduced me to Minor Threat. I'm like, this band is so awesome. Their music is just like, I just want to like fight shit to this music.
It's like an older band, right?
Yeah. And I remember for a while I was doing, I actually don't even remember if it was Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas, but every time I would do, I think it was Fallout 4. When I would do combat, I would, I'd go to like punk for a while because it's fun. No way! That's awesome. I really want to
That's
see
tight.
them. I fucking love their energy. They're so good. We're just a mighty threat. We're just a mighty threat.
Okay. It didn't work. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, look, an electrical cord.
Huh. Chocolate. Chocolate energy. It's like adding chocolate to an electrical storm.
What are you referencing?
Sound the alarm. You're gonna be uncomfortably energetic.
I wish I knew what this was.
These ain't your dad's puns. These are energy puns. Turbo puns.
What is this?
Science, energy, electrolytes, hydrolytes, more lights than your body has room for. It's, Power Thirst.
I don't think I saw Power Thirst.
I think I literally showed you Power Thirst while we've been here.
You might have showed me Power Thirst since we've been here.
Yeah, I have. Oh. Okay.
Hold on, let me just fucking stop cheating. Hold on.
Don't mind me, I gotta go over here to stop cheating.
They call me your girlfriend from college because I just can't stop cheating. That was satisfying as fuck.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll throw a weapon because it's pretty satisfying.
Oh, thank you. I might just do it in a sec. I know that it does make me stupid fast to the point where, like, if I hit a rock at a certain speed, it'll launch me up and I'll take fall damage. These games are not built well, but I love them dearly. I don't shit, I don't piss, I get no relief. People shake their heads in disbelief.
Go!
Is the dude who showed you Minor Threat the same dude who showed me the Dead Milkmen? I guess technically a girl showed me the Dead Milkmen.
Wait. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The Dead Milkman, and which band was the other
Minor
band?
Threat? Is that the people who...
No, actually...
Oh, fuck!
Minor Threat was another another person. Did you save recently? We're gonna see, I guess. Oh, it's not bad.
No, I don't think I got it.
Got what?
I don't think I have the spine.
Wait, the spine.
That's the spot where the eggs. Sorry, I hate using the console, guys. I know, I'm sorry. It's just, this is a fucking pain in the ass to fucking maneuver around. Am I walking normally? What the fuck?
Wait, what?
The spine is the place with the ants. In the 80s and 90s, a lot of bands came down to play here, like Black Flag. Slay.
Yo.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
That's really cool. Oh, now they're scorpions! I was actually listening to, when I was taking a shower before, I was listening to the Dead Milkmen. Did you ever hear Bitchin' Camaro by the Dead Milkmen?
I feel like
I
I've
fucking
heard
love that song.
pieces of it, but I actually don't remember. I
He's
basically
like,
only
hey,
listened.
man, I heard you're going down to the shore on the weekend. He's like, yeah, I might go. And he's like, that's cool. He's like, what are you gonna do there? He's like, I don't know, maybe hang out. And like, it's a nothing conversation. And he's like, oh, you gotta see my favorite cover band, Crystal Shit. And he's like, oh, that's cool. What kind of song do they have? And he goes, they do a really good Jim Morrison cover. It goes a little something like this. And he goes, love me 2 times, baby. Love me 2 times, yeah. And he does this whole song, and he's like, love me 2 times, baby, and once, cause I got AIDS. He's like,
What?
he's like, I hope everybody who is in the doors has a really great sense of humor and doesn't take us to court.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really fucking funny.
Whoa.
And then he's like, how'd you get your... He's like, oh, you got a car? How'd you get it? He's like, my parents drove it up from the Bahamas. Like, you could drive from the Bahamas. I'm gonna die. Oomph. Imagine Dragons. Ugh, I'm sorry to hear that. Congrats on getting laid, but I'm really sorry to hear that you had to sit through an Imagine Dragons concert. That's one of those times where I'd be like, I think a slit wrist would feel better.
I like feel bad about how much I don't. I literally feel bad about how much I don't like Imagine Dragons.
Why?
Because well, here's the thing. So, one, I remember a time where I went on Facebook and I saw that it was becoming a meme that Imagine Dragons is like the new, what's the other band? Look at this photograph!
Oh, Nickelback?
Nickelback. They were the new Nickelback, basically.
I don't think they're the new
And
Nickelback, but sure.
I remember, before somebody said that, I was like, I already kind of like you. I was already like, I've been thinking that for years. Like they've been like that band that's just like, why are you guys like? I understand you guys make music that like gets put on the radio and stuff, but like, I just personally could not bring myself to care any less for their music.
Who's worse?
And what?
No, go on.
I was it sucks because my little sister actually always really liked them a lot, and like I just was like, no, they're a joke.
Who's worse? Imagine Dragons, 21 Pilots, or the Chainsmokers?
For me, Imagine Dragons.
You're gonna say that over the Chainsmokers?
I actually, fun fact, isn't the Chainsmokers, aren't they oh wait, I'm so sorry, I got confused.
The Chainsmokers have made the same song 4 times.
When you said Chainsmokers, I interpreted it as, what other band was that? Bow ba dow, bow 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 ba dow, bow dow dow.
Oh, Tame Impala?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry if that's because Tame Impala actually I think is like a little
sonically great. The lyrics a bunch of whiny little bitch shit.
Yeah, so like,
what's the fucking line that I always reference? Fucking maybe that's what I like. Fuck you. Like I know that I'm broken, but maybe that's what I like. Fuck you.
Actually,
fuck you.
Now that I think about, okay, Imagine Dragons. Because fun fact, actually, okay, so I actually, wait, I used the Chainsmokers. I think it's probably my second least favorite song of all time.
What's your first?
First least favorite song of all time is "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' fucking Roses.
I'm gonna give it to you.
I know some people might get pissed about that, but
it's overplayed. It's overplayed.
I can't even stand that voice. What's his name? Axl Rose.
Apparently he's an asshole.
I cannot stand his voice. I get literally like nauseous. And my second least favorite song of all time is "Closer" by the Chainsmokers. I've never literally like a song even thinking about it makes me physically angry. Fun fact, growing up, actually, I went through a 21 Pilots phase, and I still kind of have a special place in my heart for them. I don't listen to them anymore.
They're like the kid band. I think of them as like the kid band now. Like, not in a bad way. Like, it's everybody has an intro band. And for, I think, a lot of kids, it's 21 Pilots. I'm not saying that in a bad way. Everybody has their intro.
Mm-hmm.
Knees.
Dude, I hate it so much. It literally, like... I don't know what makes me more angry, the song itself or that there's actually people who like it comes on the radio and they're like
Yeah.
happy and they're not upset.
Dude, I used to work with a bunch of boomers, and like the only decent radio station.
That's another one that's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my. Just anything with Axl Rose, I can't stand. I just can't.
There's it was like one of the only good stations. There's an alternative station that would always play that Marcy Playground song, which I fucking unironically love. Hanging round downtown by myself, and I had too much caffeine, and I was thinking about myself. That song fucking slaps.
I actually don't even know if I know what you're talking about.
Oh, dude, that song fucking slaps. But it's like the only decent station, right? Mm-hmm. And they would play the same same 30 songs every day. So you'd always hear the. And
You don't have to discover Three Marys because you go to Three Marys at the end.
Okay, I think it's cut off too.
No, that's the
like-
entrance.
Okay.
I think.
But they would like the same songs would come
I
on,
wish you could have
and
met my family.
they started
You
playing
would like them, I think.
Papa's a rock guy. I'm actually wearing a Guns N' Roses t-shirt. Dude, okay, so I used to hang out at this coffee shop, right? And
I'm so sorry to hear that.
the owner of the place was super cool, right? She
Yeah.
was great. I liked
Yeah.
talking to her. She was a good person. She had the worst taste in music and movies. Dude, I went there to hang out once, and she's like, "Oh, let's watch this. Oh, this
This
is
is
Survivor."
this is the Red Gate. Yeah, that's it. There it is.
She's like, "Hey," I think it was Christmas that I went over there, and she's like, "Hey, we're gonna watch this movie, whatever." I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." And it was like, "We gotta save the rec center," and I was like, "Why are we fucking She had the worst taste. And one time I was there, and it was closing, or they were shutting down early because the snow was so bad. And she was like, "I want to listen to love ballads from the '80s." And instantly, I hear '80s music, and if it's not made by a black dude, I'm out.
I think
Or
I'm
Black
bad.
Widow, I'm
I'm
out.
bad with getting like musical time periods. But if the '80s is what I think it is also it's my least favorite point in music.
Yeah, no,
The
I
one
think
where
the 80s was a
everything
bad point.
everything just sounds like everything sounded the same. Everything sounded like, and I feel like there's a specific song that everything sounded like, but I can't remember what it is. But I felt like everything sounded the same. Like I said before in a stream, I listen to literally a little bit of everything. The weirder it is usually the way I am. Do you want to get this? Get the
Yeah, I'm looking
Survivors?
for it.
What do you mean? It's right there.
The fuck?
The duffel bag that was down
Oh shit, I
there.
didn't even see it.
There it is. Did he-
Sounds about white. No, ABBA's fine. There's some shit from the 80s that's fine.
There he is.
And I will
That's
absolutely
him.
give it to you. Hold on, I will open that. I'm gonna take everything out of here because we got to read the final entry.
Right, I forgot about that.
There's a ton of stuff that's great. There's a ton of stuff like all that stuff. Great. If that's your jam, that's your jam. But like 75 to 85, yeah, for like Motown and shit. Like, see, I don't even remember where I was going. All I remember is this woman fucking had the absolute worst taste in music whatsoever. And she's like, "I want to listen to love ballads." I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe my knowledge of the 80s isn't great when it comes to music. Maybe I could take this as a learning experience. She put on fucking November Rain, and I've never, ever wanted to swallow barbed wire faster in my life. I was like, this is awful. Survivalist rifle. Alright, so
What?
what?
What year is it?
21-24. The other one that we read was 21-23. So this is his last
So this
year.
is a year after that.
You know, this is my favorite unmarked quest ever.
Would you like me to read it? Or do you wanna
Sure,
read
I
it?
would just want to see something quick. Stay friends. Problem that you get fend. When were you going to tell me I was in the wrong thing?
What?
Oh, look at the ammo it takes.
No, yeah, that's actually basically the biggest downside to this rifle, in my opinion.
Did I just get XP for equipping this? Or is Waking Cloud fucking
Waking
shit
Cloud's probably fucking shit up.
I don't know. I couldn't stand November Rain when I heard it. I was like, this is enough.
I don't even know if I know that song.
I'd rather listen to Purple Rain.
All right. January 2nd. I've been leaving notes for them and gifts. They like the books. Started with stories, but moved on to weapons, manuals, medical books, practical stuff. In the notes, well, it's embarrassing. Almost like those cards people used to give to each other. Everything's sweet and loving. I tell them to read and to learn and to make the most of their new home. I tell them that I'm giving them Zion as a gift to make up for all the sorrows of their lives so far and all the sorrows man has visited on man. I tell them to be kind to each other and modest. I tell them never to hurt each other, but that if someone else comes along and tries to hurt them, to strike back with righteous anger. Stuff like that. I sign every note, the Father, because, well, just because. January 18th. Have I mentioned that I'm dying? Mind's still sharp, lungs are the problem. Might be cancer. Cough's been getting worse for months. Finally, there's blood in it. Getting harder to visit my little friends. Breath so short. I've given away most of what I own. They'll find the rest in the caves when they...
Oh, sorry.
Get a little older. I don't want them to find me, though. The Father is a broke-down old man. Disappointment. It's time. I don't want another birthday. January 23rd. It's cold enough that I won't last long on the high mount up next to Red Gate. I think I've got enough breath left in me to make it. I'll just lie down and stare at the sky. Feels right. I hope they'll do well.
Feels good.
I hope... Feels good.
Sorry.
I thought the same thing. I hope they'll do well. I hope no harm comes to them. From within or without, did my best to prepare them with the last few notes. Said something kind about each one of them, what makes each one special. Told them the Father was pleased by their kind natures and that it would be up to them to handle things on their own from now on. That I'd be silent, but still watching and still caring. Lying then, oh yes. Lied to you, Cher, and Alex and Sylvie. Told you I'd be with you forever, but I wouldn't go back and unsay it once if I could. What was the point of it all? So many failures. But I never forgot your face. Or little nuts. Or...
I don't know who Little Nut is, but that's taken out of context. That's really fucking funny.
I miss my wife's little nuts. I'd cash out on those cashews every night. Like, I'm gonna finish this. Or little nuts.
What I wouldn't give for one more chance to caress my wife's
little nuts. Oh man. Okay. Or sorry, Sylvie's. They used to say that happened after a while, but it never did for me.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. He refers to Sylvie as Little Nuts.
Yeah. What?
I think it's funny. I just think it's funny.
Wait, they used to say that happened. They used to say that happened after a while.
Hey, welcome. Odd
Welcome.
Socks.
They say They used to say that happened after a while, but it never did for me. Is he talking about his nuts falling off?
I don't...
Because what does he mean? They used to say that happened after a while, but it never did for me. What happened after?
I don't know, Chris.
Let's just
have your
keep-
nuts ever fallen off?
No, not that I know of. If they have, they jump back on. Maybe the only point of all this living was to keep those pictures in my head going for as long as I could. It was the only life I could give you. Not a day went by without. It wasn't choice. I chose to die again and again. Just never did. Body had its own drive. Well, the little ones will need it. Species will need it if it's to continue. That blind drive onward. I wish them well. It's been a gift to me at the end of it all. To behold innocence. Goodbye, Zion. Randall Dean Clark, February 5th, 2053 to January of 2124.
In the year of our Lord. Papa says
This-
maybe it's puberty. But Little Nuts was capital. So it was like a proper noun.
I do not know. All I know is this character is so fucking awesome, and honestly, in regards to Chuck...
Wow, he was 71.
Wow.
Yeah.
In regards to Chuck, tell me if you think this makes sense. Chuck has read the story of this guy, and in that last entry, Chuck knows that this guy fought to protect the innocence of the tribals here at Zion, and that, like, Vault 22, those people came, fucked it all up, but that this guy, like, fought for the innocence. This guy, I also think it's such a cool duality that, like, the Sorrows, he made the Sorrows, by the way, this guy made the Sorrows, and that the Sorrows see him as, like, Jesus.
The Christ.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, like, when you read that note, it's not a fucking stretch to see why. But the cool thing about that is that he's just being a good human being in a horrible situation. What the fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
Like, and
I
to
think
me,
Chuck
like,
would take a lot
that's...
from that.
Yeah, and I honestly...
Do you think that would influence Chuck's decision on whether or not...
What I was just about to say is
Okay.
I think that would influence Chuck to feel even more strongly about, you know what, fuck these white legs. There is a... War can be done when there's an injustice being done, and the only way to fight against that injustice and to create justice is through conflict, through fighting, through death. When you have not started it yourself, what other choice do you have? You know what I mean? And I think at this point, Chuck seeing the survivalist would definitely fucking side with Joshua Graham and say, yeah, fucking get rid of the white legs. So, poor Dan. Wow.
I get excited when I see 10 stim packs. Like,
Even though we have like
600 of them.
600, but yeah.
Oh, very hard.
Oh, wow.
That's not very easy.
I don't even think there's anything special in that.
That's like the little model home in Fallout 3. Like my dance practice. What is that? We're not really like looking around, but there really isn't that much to see.
Yeah. It's just
Love
like
me
some
sometimes,
stuff to,
baby.
you know, explore.
Once, 'cause I've got AIDS.
I love how Chuck is just like raw dogging the night.
Sorry, I forgot.
No, it's okay.
Because I'm not used to playing a character who's afraid. Well, he's not technically afraid of the dark anymore. He just gets
At
very
this point,
cranky.
yeah, at this point, it's not he's afraid of the dark. He just has a very, very set in stone internal clock.
Yeah.
And
we'll sleep soon. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I just-
anytime after 6 p.m., he's just fucking pissed.
I forget.
That's okay.
I genuinely forget that that's like a thing with him.
That's okay.
Because I'm.
The white legs. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
What's your favorite musical act that isn't a band?
Favorite musical act that isn't...
Yeah, like your favorite artist, be it whatever.
Musical artist that isn't a band? Is that...
Oh, I like. Well, that's a shitty one because I was gonna say Prince, but that's also Prince and the Revolution. But that's just an example. Like one of my favorite musicians ever is Marvin Gaye. Just Marvin Gaye, no band.
Oh, I
You know
see
what
what
I
you
mean?
mean. So, like, an artist.
So an artist versus
Oh, okay.
a band. yeah.
The first one that came to mind, interestingly enough, is this artist, Andrew Bird.
If I'm not, what the fuck?
Am I encumbered? Am I over encumbered? I love Andrew Bird. He makes like very like chill, almost like folk music. That's he plays a violin, guitar, does his own loops. Is a mean whistler, by the way. Jacob Collier is another very good one. That's a white leg.
What's going on here?
That's a white leg.
You're not welcome here, white leg.
Yeah.
Did you see their hair?
Yes. Yes.
I saw that when you were gone before, and
I
had to
think
tell
that
you.
honestly, like, I think the white legs are also literally.
That's tight.
The white legs are an example of how Kaisar's whole philosophy of we need to completely assimilate a tribe's identity into the Legion doesn't fucking work, because I literally think that, like, the white legs are an example of, like, you can't completely stomp out a tribe's identity. No, actually, that's period. You can't get rid of, you couldn't get rid of America easily, like, at all, because obviously, like, they have a lot of...
I know a really easy way to get rid of America. Take it off the Nexus. Hey-o!
But,
Fuck Frontier. Did I tell you what they said? They were like, the Enclave is pointless in the Fallout series. It's a fascist, what do you call it? A fascist, Power fantasy. Okay, bucko. You obviously didn't play the game. Is this not dagger to point?
America! Fuck yeah! But, like, yeah, the twisted hair is like, you know, Ulysses' hair was still like that.
His word with you.
And, like, it's just, you can't, I feel like there's some, like, an identity. As long as it exists and it has history, there's some history you can erase. Yes, you can kill people, you can destroy documents, but, like the burned man. You can't just kill the story of the burned man. People will talk about it. So, like, you can't kill
You can't kill what?
I was actually about to say, interestingly enough, and it's funny because I guess Ulysses literally feels the opposite. You can't kill a nation. You can't. Like, the idea of a nation lives on.
Ask what was your favorite musical artist, and Lamps and Shane Ivers. That's a valid choice, pal. He's the guy who does our music for the podcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What did I find? Oh, nothing. She's just fucking shit up.
Fucking them up.
You're all good, Bones. You're all good. Drink a little. I have some sake in the fridge, but I can't stand drinking it, but I bought it to try it.
Yeah, I'm not much of a...
Am I right?
Am I right?
Alright, this is fun. I'm gonna find this next two places because they're right next to each other, and then I'm gonna finish up this quest.
Let's do it.
I love me 2 times, baby. Look at the moon.
Look at the moon.
I bet it's a modded moon. Some of the mods, like, stood around. I wouldn't be surprised if that's it.
I remember being so fucking excited thinking that Fallout 4 was gonna have a fucking a fucking DLC where you went to the fucking moon.
Where did you get that idea from?
There was a fucking image I saw of, like, some guys in power armor on the moon. I thought it'd be fucking sick if there was a fucking moon
what do you call
base.
it? That's in the museum. Wow, look what that's.
Whoa, that's 22.
22.
That's fascinating.
What's everybody drinking? What's everybody sipping on? I have myself a bottle of Apothic Red, but it's not wine. It's just water.
I have Monster Assault.
Did I ask you?
No, but I fucking said
I'm
it.
joking.
So no, I know.
Jeez, chill. Oh, it's Christmas Eve!
Oh wow! Yo, we're gonna give the fucking. We got a
Captain
fucking.
Coke. That's a very American thing.
That's like, you can't go fucking wrong with that. I remember, man, I've had so many parties where, like, Captain was the thing. Man.
I don't think I've ever had a point where I was like, yes, drinking now, please. I never had that phase. Like, I never was in high school like, I got a party. Never. I don't know.
Yeah. I saved all my energy for college, which was bad.
Peach brandy.
Classy drink for a classy man.
All right, so what do you think is the right choice here? Do you think to exterminate
The right choice?
Do you think it's to exterminate the white legs?
That's what I love about this game is that, like, I don't know, I don't think any one person could say that this is the right choice. Because, like I said with fucking Tevye, like, Joshua Grant being like, the white legs don't belong here, they came here, they attacked us, it's up to us to fight back. He's right. But then Daniel being like, yeah, but if they fight back, then they're gonna lose their innocence when we could just leave the valley just as easily. Zion is a state of mind, not a place. But he is also right. Like,
Yeah.
So, I would make the argument that, yeah, you kick out the white legs because...
By killing them to death.
Yes.
Where
yes.
the fuck is Daniel?
Look at your... Wait. What the fuck?
See, that's... I'm happy to hear that in Germany they celebrate on the 24th, because that's what I did growing up. So Christmas to me, like, didn't... Not that it didn't mean anything, but Christmas Day didn't mean much. Because it...
Kyle. I love you, dude.
Or what?
He's like, Diet Pepsi. Papa don't drink.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Papa don't drink.
Papa don't drink.
I have a recording of the first time I ever called Kyle Papa, and he's like, "No, stop!" And now he's fully embraced it. I love it. What the fuck? The only one was a holiday to take out the car. Is that Boxing Day? Is that what Boxing Day is? Chris, you a fan of Boxing Day? All I know is that, like, I bought some stuff on Boxing Day sale because it was, like, half off the entire store.
Huh.
And I was like, I could take advantage of that.
No, I don't even...
How can I not find Daniel? And that's that boy, Daniel. You don't fucking listen to Theo Vaughn.
I said, where is Daniel? I said, Daniel?
Dude, you remember Damn Daniel?
Oh my god.
Dude, I remember you used to do a Damn Daniel thing, and I was like, it sounds like it's from a fucking Robot Chicken sketch.
Daniel?
No, dude, the way you used to do it sounded like Matt Senrich. Okay. The almighty Chuck has the power to phase through solid rock. See, I like Daniel, but he's kind of a cuck.
I think his philosophy is right on, but I think just with this situation...
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start...
He's like, he just doesn't get it.
I'm going to need your help, so say your piece.
Who's to say... Here's my thing, that if I could actually talk to him, I would ask him, what stops the White Legs from taking Zion and realizing that they're leaving Zion, running away from them? What stops the White Legs from following them?
Hey...
Oh, that's right. He said that they can't survive in the wilderness that he wants to take them to because they're not good survivalists, the White Legs. They survive from pillaging and taking from other people. They don't know how to live. Yeah, the White Legs. They don't know how to live on their own.
They need to constantly move.
Right.
Hey, chat. Hey, guys. Vince here. Joshua's idea or Daniel's idea? Personally, I think Chuck would go with Joshua's.
Yeah, I completely think Joshua would go with... I think he'd go with Joshua. I
love me 2 times, baby.
And it's funny, too, because, like I said, this is a good conflict of, like... You know, like, I'm sure Chuck would want peace. Chuck's a peace-loving guy. Yeah, you gotta destroy your enemies sometimes, but, like... I think here, especially, I feel like if there's anything that was the tipping point, it was the survivalist.
Yeah.
It was their survivalist and learning how he fought his entire life to protect the innocent. Shit. I just realized somebody can make the same argument for that's why they should leave. Because the survivalist fought for... But the survivalist also said explicitly in the thing, he said, do good unto others, but if anybody does wrong unto you, you must fight back with righteousness. Which is so funny because this survivalist guy literally sounds like he could have been a new Canaanite. So we're deciding codename if we... So in this DLC, there are 2 ways that we can go at the end of it. Either we side with Joshua Graham, and we fight the White Legs and kick their ass out of Zion to protect the sorrows and the dead horses. Or the second option is going with Daniel, and Daniel's plan is to evacuate everybody from Zion so that the White Legs can't get to
it's
them.
a different spelling. put a cap in general. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Boop.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the White Legs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
I know. And you have the right to pull them off of their land?
Yeah.
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them
Asshole.
about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die?
Salt upon wounds
matter?
doesn't deserve to die.
Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Damn. I hate that he does a good job of making you feel bad because he doesn't, I don't know, like, they both make good points and he's also right. Like, fuck, 3.
That's 3 glitches. 3, count it, 3. Not 1, not 2, not 4, but 3 glitches.
Did you ever listen to Odd Future back in the day?
Nope.
No, they put out a tape called The Odd Future Tape Volume 2. No?
No, I don't know this. I just was thinking of that one video of Tyler at his concert, and he's like,
I'm a fucking yeah. No, but there's one. Well. Oh, hello. Thank you. That's awesome. I don't really know what that means, but thank you for subscribing. I have to go through all of the emotes and stuff and whatnot. So thank you for subscribing. I have to see a thing. Oh, first, that's cool. That's really cool.
ooh.
There's a Spanish woman or a Spanish speaking woman who shows up and she says some stuff and she's like,
Do I get another cake now?
maybe a cupcake. We're going to Costco tomorrow if I can find something. What the fuck was it? It was she's like, I sucked 5 of your friends' dicks. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. And one of them was fat. And it always made me laugh.
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start.
Okay, I think Josh is right. You have the right to pull them off their land. Absolutely. Come on. Okay. Bam. How much cake must you eat? Well, we had a slice each, and there's still 46
I know
servants
Daniel
left.
doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion.
He's wrong too, though, Joshua
You
Graham,
and I
because
will
he
lead
does
the
want a
Dead Horse
slaughter.
Warriors in
Yeah.
He's
Sorrow's
doing this to get a high out of it. He doesn't even. I don't even think he
Here's something
consciously
I gotta show
knows.
you.
Our objective is to find the Whitelegs' leader, Salt upon him, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Think about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. yeah.
God be with you.
There's something.
Oh man.
The way of the Canaanite perk. Well, Graham is in your party. Any 45 caliber pistol that you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score criticals. Let me see this.
I don't think you
The
can.
time for talk has passed.
The Lord's work must be done.
Sorry, that's not going to happen.
Oh, that's funny. You can't tell him to wait.
No thanks.
No thanks. And it exits dialogue.
As you like.
Okay.
I'm at your side.
Oh wait, no.
No, he just backs up. He just backs
wait,
up a
come
couple
back.
feet.
No, I know, but. Oh.
Wait, try the ranged thing. Tell him like
Thank
switch.
you.
Ooh.
I don't know why I didn't hear a thing. Oh, I did hear the thing for it. I thought it was the game. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Another badge. He's just gonna collect them all, dude. It's like Pokemon.
Dude, you gotta catch them all, dude.
What was I don't need this.
Yeah, why did you just get that?
I just got it.
That's like kind of weird.
Compliance regulator.
Oh, you got some weight. That's
Yeah.
why.
Love me sometimes, baby.
Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor.
I don't need that, but I want it. This is broken, but I'm never gonna wear it again because now I have decent armor.
Shake
Boomer
it,
hat,
shake
I can't
it,
get
shake,
rid of.
shake it.
Oh. You should sell the Ghost of She's claw.
No.
No, it was a joke because he's like, or sell to Curator. Either way, says a lot about you.
Curator. He said cure trade. That's fucking genius. God, this game's great.
A fine addition to my collection. I've seen people make mods where like Ulysses is a companion. It'd be so fucking sick if fucking Josh. I'm sure there's a mod where Joshua Graham is a fucking companion. That must be so fucking
Where
sick.
did they get these fucking anti-material rifles?
I'm assuming the same armory that they got their 45 auto storm drones.
Where did they get that?
They said it was some armory that they said. in like some place, I forget where, but some armory, and you know Ulysses is the one who showed them the armory and trained them how to get into it and all that shit. I love making a character where,
I think mine's in perfect condition, so I'm not gonna take it. I will give that to Boone and all the ammo when we get Boone back.
I love making a character who,
That's fucking loud.
Yeah, I was just noticing that. Who, like, has a connection to New Canaan. So when Ulysses destroys New Canaan, it's like, you motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna get you for this.
Yeah.
And then usually, of course, every time so far I have not played Lonesome Road and killed Ulysses and, like, gone on with it. Every single time I've played the game, so I've played that DLC so far, I spare him.
I've only done it the one time, and I think I spared him. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. I know, I have to make emotes. I was talking about it with Olive the other day. We're gonna do it. I was talking to her a little bit today. Where'd he go? Bonebreaker. Great names. Bonebreaker, Storm Drummer.
Yeah.
I love shooting extra. I love shooting when I don't have to. I don't know why.
Really? Because I always think every time you do, I'm like, ammo!
No, I know, but like it just adds like a sense of realism to me. I don't know why. I don't do it on purpose. Like I'm not like, oh yeah, I gotta shoot extra. It just happens.
Yeah.
You are the first sub, yeah. Thank you again.
Graham. You know what felt interesting too in the beginning when Josh was like, and you're a courier no less. I was expecting a courier, but not you.
Why can't
you can't fast travel when you're doing this part of the yeah, you have to walk all the way there and fight white legs. Yeah.
White legs, more like white boy, am I right? God, it hurts.
I know. Me too. But like I think it's interesting, Ulysses, like, he talks about at the end of Lonesome Road how, like, if Graham is alive,
Codename. He's our resident Thanos.
Yeah. What's it called? He like talks about how like if Graham is alive, just let him keep. Don't fucking. If you know anything about him, don't say anything. Like
when did you say that?
Ulysses says it at the end of Lonesome Road about Graham. He says
Really?
he's like if you know like what happened to him, if you know if he's alive or not, let it go. Let him. He's done enough that he deserves peace.
No fucking way.
Yeah. I think it'd be so fucking fascinating to hear dialogue between Joshua and fucking Ulysses. And honestly, I hate to say it, I think it'd be hard for them not to fight each other because Joshua would be fucking pissed. He'd be fucking pissed with Ulysses. He literally trained the White Legs to destroy his tribe.
I didn't even think of that. And also because if he was a Fumentari when he kicked him into the Grand Canyon, he probably had some sort of help in that. So
yes.
He's got. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bones goes. Just don't delete half of our accounts, please. PNR Thanos. I think we're at an even number right now, so we split perfectly down the middle.
Take drugs. Kill a bear.
Yeah, I like that you could try to like talk to him and access his shit, and he's like, that would not be happening.
Yeah. No thanks. That's really funny. That he just says no thanks.
White leg out here getting his ass ate.
I'm a good Thanos.
I'm gonna shoot him once in every single spot that I can.
Okay.
Because why not? Oh man.
And we're out.
And then I'm gonna miss every shot.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What the?
Did you see what their feet look like?
No.
Their toesy rosies make me laugh.
Are they like? They look kind of webbed.
No, they're like it's everybody's feet in this game. They're barely.
Yeah, they're like
modeled.
there's no toes.
Yeah, it's just a fucking with a minor definition.
A minor threat.
Sure. What's your favorite kind of threat?
I guess the minor threat.
You wouldn't
It's
say
a good-
deadly.
A deadly threat? I mean, I feel like a deadly threat is not very peace and loving. I don't know.
You don't think so?
No.
What if you do it out of the kindness of your heart, though?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll kill you out of the kindness of my heart.
I don't know. I just don't really think that happens.
Okay.
Bam, 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 bam. This takes a while.
You know what else takes a while, Chris?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You gonna share with the class?
Doing your taxes. When there's an accident on the highway and you gotta wait in traffic. When you're playing the PC version of Fallout New Vegas and it takes an Xbox 360 amount of time to load. Waiting for my stimulus check. Like,
We ain't getting them.
yeah, I know. I love that the shish kebab, you gotta wear an oven mitt.
Yeah. Okay. Sir, is this necessary at this moment?
Ow, my face! Ow, my legs and arms!
Somebody's attacking me with fire.
Oh, it's, he's got an invisible shish kebab. I'm sure it's a unique...
Can't hit him in the head.
But you gotta shoot him in the head. It's probably the DLC. Especially because it's, like, by the end. Fuck.
Love me 2 times, baby. What are you gonna do?
Cry. And if you can't cry, listen to Guns N' Roses. You'll fucking cry.
Where's your favorite place to cry?
Where?
Yeah.
My room on my bed.
Okay.
Where's your favorite place to cry?
In public.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say in my room on my bed.
No, when I go out and I cry, I want everybody. The shower. I think the shower's a little overrated to cry in.
You know what's funny for me? I feel like when I'm in the shower, I can't cry because it just feels so fucking good.
I feel like I'm being wasteful. Oh shit.
I think that's the other thing too, is I think that if I like started to cry in the shower, I know I'd be in there for like another 20 minutes than I plan on.
Yeah, like I'm trying to get in and get out. What do you mean by that codename? Oh, a crash command. Yeah. What the fuck is going on? I'm hitting A and going right.
Huh. I think this is, yeah, you just like glitched into...
I didn't glitch.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Well, no sound.
Oh man, that's sad. Look at that hill. There's a dead sorrow and a dead horse. A dead horse.
The deadest of horses. These my guys? Yeah.
A dead horse and a sorrow.
No descargue armus!
Don't discharge ammo? Okay. Oh, good. I was wondering what the time was.
Yeah, me too.
It's not what I wanted to do.
I have a drinking problem where every time I go to loot a body in the river, I just drink water instead. Hey, what up, gobbledygook?
Is he here?
No.
Oh.
I just think it's funny.
I don't know. I can't think of the last time I had a good cry. When was the last time you had a good cry, Chris?
day before yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to say about a year ago I had a really, really good one. Yeah, probably like exactly a year ago.
I feel that.
What bus has a clock?
Yeah, for real. For real.
Oh my god, I hate this.
You are
fucking
so dumb. You are really dumb.
Dude, my
For
brother
real.
loved that.
Whoa,
What the
I forgot
fuck?
about that. I forgot about that. Graham?
What the fuck happened?
Hey, Graham? What do we do now?
What the fuck?
Talk to Graham.
I can't, he's gone.
No, he's supposed to be behind you, and he's like, oh, we have to go through a tunnel, and we'll meet on the other side, or something like that.
Through here?
No, it's up there. No. No. You probably just lost Josh. You probably have to fucking... Yeah, you're probably not gonna see him. You'll probably have to just go through the cave and figure it out.
What the fuck was that?
Beep, 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 beep. What the fuck?
Yeah, Papa both. Like,
You know what's
like
weird?
the
I
last-
think a sad cry is a good cry.
Yeah, like the last time...
Oh, but maybe he means like a good cry, like something good happened and it made you cry.
Oh.
You know what's funny? Actually,
Shit, that's a really valid question. Oh,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
really I didn't like often cry from like happiness until like in recent years I noticed that like there would actually be a lot of times where I would cry out of happiness. I actually made a point in my life where I cry for a lot of reasons. It's just who I am. I cry for good things, I cry for bad things. Because you know what? Sometimes you just need to cry.
I think the last time I had a good cry was when my kid was born.
Yeah.
I don't have a child.
I was gonna say something so much worse.
I'm legally not allowed to have children.
Vince the children. Sorry.
I'm already on a list because I used to be friends with some guy.
What?
I said I'm already on a list because I used to be friends with some guy. Don't put me back on the list. What time is it? I need to go to bed. Chuck's fucking tired.
The battle can wait 6 hours.
Yeah. Oh my god. Really, Papa? I'm trying to think the last time a video game made me cry. I want to say God of War had me tearing up in a couple spots. The Last of Us 2. Fucking Last of Us 2. I want to stream that shit.
Last game that made me cry. You know, I'm gonna be completely honest. I almost don't remember a video game making me cry. Actually, I don't
Really?
know. I don't know if I have.
I think I said this on a stream a little while ago, but I cried when they announced Fallout 4. Like the announcement
No,
trailer.
yeah.
I was like, fucking, I'm so ready. I hope Emil's not writing it again. Oh, wait. Love me 2 times, baby. How do I get the fuck out of the cave?
Baby! Look at your local map. Oh, I bet it's that way. That way, that way, that way.
Yo, Kermit the Frog. Greatest frog, or best frog, or greatest frog of all time?
I actually say he's probably the most excellent frog of all time.
Yeah. Homeboy fucks.
I've literally fucked every bitch on this planet.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't think he would use such a derogatory language towards women, Chris.
Yeah, well, you don't know me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you actually know anything about...
Papa, I wanted to ask you about Telltale Season 2. I actually want to talk to you about 2 games quick. One of them being Telltale's Walking Dead. I have the first one, and I very much want to stream the adventures of Clem and Lee. But I don't have Season 2, and I want to know if you thought Season 2 was pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about, Kermit Vince. And also, Sea of Thieves is on PC. If it's cross-platform, I want to get it so I can play with you.
Bear trap.
I jumped over that. That was some shit.
I think
that was some fucking.
I think you kind of fucked up.
Oh.
Where
Dude,
are you
that fucking
going?
cake was banging.
Where are you going?
I don't know, dude.
I think you're going literally the opposite way of where you need to go. That is...
Disciple of Canaan.
Yeah, I think that's like the higher level, dead horses.
The dead horses. Where do the dead horses lie? Up on the... Chris, can you play us, through his... I didn't play the last. Okay. Could you play Hey Ya?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want me to sing it?
I mean,
too,
we can
or?
do it together. I just gotta find this place, so it's gonna be a minute to do it.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and yes, I know for sure. What does she really want? And me can stand to see me walking out the door.
If it is cross, I'll let you know, and we can play.
Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for Mom and Dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how.
This is the wrong way?
That's the right way.
Oh.
Hey!
It's the remix.
Yeah.
It's the remix.
I said, hey, ya! Don't want to meet your daddy. Just want you in my caddy. Don't want to meet your mama. Just want to make you come.
I won't stop until she comes.
And I will Bruno Mars in it. God. And I won't stop until
I can't go this way.
Wait, really?
Big rock.
What the fuck? Wait. Look at your map. Look at the local map. Or the main map. Ah, sorry. Go the opposite way. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I fucked up. I don't fuck up that often, but sometimes I fuck up because, you know.
Papa, I don't remember. I used to do a Kermit voice back into the day. I do not remember Kermit videos, though.
I remember the one with Goofy. Goofy on trial.
I did it. I used to work with a kid who thought that was the funniest thing on the planet. So
Me? No, just kidding.
This kid, and every once in a while, he would just go, "I'll fucking do it again."
I'll fucking do it again.
Look at him standing up.
No, there's a lot of like almost like scripted, like you'll just be going along this path, you'll just see a dead horse just club a white leg off of a cliff.
Tight.
Yeah. It's crazy because like it does kind of make you like, man, you're watching these tribals technically like, yeah, they're defending their homeland, but they're losing their innocence. But them losing their innocence isn't even a choice because the white legs brought war to them.
Yeah.
So it's like, what choice did they really have?
It's not like a white leg was like, or a dead horse or a sorrow was like, hey, I just think we should conquer and pillage.
Right, no,
Yeah.
they were trying to live in peace. This is it.
This is
You're
gonna
about
sound fucked up.
Once you cross that falling rocks thing, I think that starts the.
It's like when a kid loses a parent. Like they didn't
That's a
choose
bear
it.
trap.
They didn't choose that, but they lost their innocence because of it.
Right.
They didn't just say, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do some foul shit. It is what it is. Like
Yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I'm gonna resave.
I think it's about here. Oh wait, maybe we're a little further off. Oh yeah, look up there. Look up to your left. Yeah, look up there. Keep watching. You don't even have to shoot him. You don't have to. I promise you don't have to shoot him. Look behind it. Look to the left. That's a dead horse.
Jesus,
Watch.
Okay.
Try just walking forward. Yeah.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh, that's super
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah, dude.
It was an Instagram live vid. Oh, I remember what you're talking about. It was Kermit trying to get like a rap deal or something, right? Oh wow, you really get to see the brutality. Look at
Yes.
spears and guns and shit.
Yeah. Ooh.
She said, fuck 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. That's the pass. Once you go past that, like, fence. Nope, never mind. Don't even fucking listen
Chris,
to me
I'm
anymore.
not going to listen to you, dude.
Yeah,
You obviously don't know what the fuck you're
Yeah,
talking
I don't
about.
fucking know
You're
shit.
embarrassing me in front of Kyle.
You're right. I should
apologize.
I'm sorry.
To Kyle.
I'm sorry, Kyle.
Yes.
It's the best response to I'm sorry. Yes. What the Yo, that thing's stuck in you. You had a tomahawk just in your chest.
Yes.
We warned you at Syracuse, and yet you persisted.
Syracuse?
I think that's what he says. Or we warned you at Syracuse, or something like that. I don't know.
That's in New York.
Maybe there's probably somewhere else. We'll see. We're about to see.
Oh.
He is.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted.
Oh, wow.
You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Whoa. This was what I signed up for.
I don't, so just so you know, I mean, it's up to you if we want to do it for the character. I don't think there's going to be, if we talk to Joshua about it, I don't think there's anything we can do because it all has to do with speech.
Yeah.
So it's up, but it's, I don't know. What I think, should we ask the chat? What would Joshua, or what would Chuck do, like?
I like his boots.
Would Chuck want to try to spare Salt upon wounds, or would he not even see a point in sparing him?
Chuck's
because,
not a
like,
violent guy. I don't see Chuck as a violent dude.
The only person I think he gets violent towards are people who he sees as purely evil.
But
one of the only examples being Elijah.
But they want to join Kaisar.
Right, which is a problem. A big problem. And Chuck
Chat, what are you thinking?
and Chuck doesn't know at this point that they're not ever going to join Kaisar, that it's all just a cruel ploy that Ulysses did as a Frumentari to get New Canaan destroyed.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know any of that yet. So yeah, I don't know.
What are we thinking, chat? What do you guys think?
I
don't think he has a choice. He's wearing NCR armor.
I also just realized there's no option that just says, yeah, Joshua, shoot him. It says, whoa, this isn't what I signed up for, or you're right, we're going to kill you, but not like this. Defend yourself. That's
Let me talk to
interesting.
Joshua.
Yeah, let's talk to Joshua.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Wait, Joshua, don't. Let him keep his dignity. Give him a fighting chance. I want to try this.
Yeah, let's just say, wait, Joshua.
No. He and his tribe have worked hard for their wages. Who am I to deny them?
He may see them just like...
Oh, shit.
Can Joshua Graham die?
Probably, actually. You know what else is funny, too, that I wonder? I wonder if you can kill him now. Joshua Graham's on fire. Look at him. Feel familiar, buddy? Good times, good times. Excuse me, sir, we're having a conversation here.
Madam!
I'm a dude.
Not again, Joshua Graham.
The same end he would have met if he had died on his knees. But I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow will be here soon enough, and there is much to do.
I like the phrasing of that.
He fell. It's so sad. But, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Nice.
Survival.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, and then 3 in unarmed?
Oh, did we get a perk? No.
Nope. There she is.
So it was that the conflict between the new Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other new Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the new Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared, and by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt Upon Moons, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart. He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The new Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
I don't like the song.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the new Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt Upon Moons, the war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated at Three Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and dead horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Cool. Papa, you make a very valid point. He would... Let me save.
Yeah.
He would pick up some speech.
I think so, yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense.
A light shining in the darkness. I think I might make that, like, my pistol.
It's one of the best pistols in the game, if not the best pistol in the game. Daniel's hat is my favorite hat. Fun fact, Daniel's outfit's one of my favorite things to have, too, actually.
Really?
It's got a +5 to medicine and barter, which is nice. Also, I just think it's just a cool, aesthetically thing to wear, especially because usually when I play a character, my character's like a high-end businessman, usually wearing Benny's suit, and usually like at a late stage in the game, I want to look more casual. So like I like wearing Daniel's outfit because it just looks so like average. Like you just look like a normal dude, but you still look cool. So
I kind of like that, to be honest.
fun fact: my like usual go-to character is Daniel's hat and the Desert Ranger combat armor. What you're wearing right now is like 9 times out of 10 what my character looks like. Like, you know, like what I'm going for, what I want them to look like is this.
It's got snakeskin. That's super tight.
Yeah, just like the boots of Graham.
All right, I'm over in Cucumbered.
I think you can still walk through.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You just need to get rid of 1 pound. That's a lot of healing powder.
Where is it?
Up 23.
Oh wow.
It's actually not that much though.
I know, but I have full health. Pure water. Camel of the Mojave. Cool, look how much that just was.
Camel of the Mojave.
Departing paradise.
That was a good vacation. I don't think he expected to meet the Malpace Legate, but you didn't leave anything in the box, right?
No.
Alright, cool.
Why?
No, it's just because if you did, you'd want to grab it. At least we saved. And I mean, we technically went through what we gotta go through. So I guess.
Hey guys.
I guess that's it.
This has been a little bit of a longer one.
That's all she wrote.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing and following and donating. It's very kind of you. Oh shit. Sorry, Chris.
You're good.
Tomorrow we will be back. Same bad time, same bad channel. And schedules might be switching soon. We should still be playing. They just might be changing up a tiny bit.
We'll let y'all know.
But tomorrow we are learning how to play Caravan.
Yes, we are.
We're going to go to Ringo, and we're going to go there, and once we get a hang of it, we might bop around and play with Ambassador Crocker and a couple of the people. I'm going to look up a list of who can and cannot play.
Yes. There's some interesting... It's really interesting who plays Caravan and who doesn't.
Like the guy from Happy Trails, Jed, he can play.
Yeah.
But he's dead now.
Dale Barton in the Legion camp plays it.
Yeah, we'll find some people. Anything you want to say?
Thanks to God. Thank you guys again, and especially like everybody who like talks in the chat. I think that's like my favorite part of doing this is interacting with you guys.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for making this really interesting. This would be, I think, a lot less fun if it were just us playing and not anybody watching or commenting. So it's really cool having this interaction. I really love it. So thank you guys. Yeah, seriously, you are the lifeblood that courses through our veins. Cause like.
Oh, they were referencing something. You were doing a voice. They were referencing something.
No, I was just saying it.
Okay.
I'm just being dramatic.
Tactics. No, we will. Once we're done with New Vegas, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I might do a spin-off somewhere in between there. You're good. Don't worry. Might do a spin-off somewhere in between there, just because it's like where it falls timeline-wise. Mm-hmm. I might do it, but also like Tactics and Brotherhood aren't canon, so I don't really know. We'll figure it out. It's all good. Thank you. Would you like to play us out?
I would like to play us out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. NCR Chuck, come on, grab Boone. We're gonna kill an EUs really soon. Rex the dog and Eddie the iBot. The glitches never end. It's NCR Chuck.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
I'll see you then.